Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sorcery and Secrets. I am your host, Uncommon Guru, and just so that you're aware, we are now umbrella-ing all of the different things that I am posting for D&D under the name What Team Comp, because it just sounds more fun. In the
Oh,
meantime, though, we are currently missing a Butters, and who is our rogue Kenku, as well as our Tiefling Bard Blood Hunter, who is played by Darth. They are both currently not here. Darth will not be here the rest of the day. Butters might show up later, but he's got his own issues that he's dealing with, which we're expecting him to come back later. In the meantime, though, say hello, everyone.
hello.
Hello?
Whoa.
Where we have a new voice this evening. This is Emmy. She's from our Wednesday campaign, and she's going
Oh,
to be
wow.
joining us, which she's actually going to be joining us permanently. Also, we are currently going to be down our Yevon the Wizard. With all the stuff that she found when we entered Red Reef Cove, she's going to be researching more into it to try and figure out what is actually needed to create the arcane branding that we discussed. So she's stepping out of the party for the time being because just taking care of some business. In the meantime, are you all ready?
Oh, I'm
Yes.
ready. That noise.
Last we left the party, the group had met up with a tiefling woman named a tiefling tabaxi woman named Imnastra, who was found on a burning boat while scavenging everything that she had on, or that they had found on the boat. They had been attacked by a creature that was part man, part shark, with a lot of ease. Just basically throwing it off the ship, banishing it, and then having it come back in the middle of a complete ship set on fire. It was a
That's
good
always
day.
fun.
After catching one of the sharks that had been stalking them, they had carved it up and eaten some of the meat. In doing so, two of them, Molly Mock and Alex, had realized that they could now see magic for about 10 minutes, which was a whole new experience for the both of them as they were both held person, throwing about different spells, and almost coaxing Ford into summoning a demon. Thankfully, he realized that that would be a bad idea. In the meantime, though, they've come to the darkened skies of Red Reef Cove, where they have seen the wall-mounted city that they are entering port at. As I stated before, Yevon and Orzo currently are going to look around for other things. Varric, who is the Tiefling Bard, is looking for lodging for you guys to help you guys out. But in the meantime, the two of you are looking around. The two of you being Alex and Imnastra. What would you like to do? You have reached Red Reef Cove and you've reached this little city. You don't know the name of it, but you know that it is part of Red Reef Cove.
Does anyone on the ship know the name of it?
Yes, Ford does.
Is he gonna tell me?
Are you going to ask?
Yes.
You're like, is he going to tell me? I mean, you didn't ask.
Okay.
You thought you knew.
usually, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
Paris.
I love the voice that
Okay.
pretty much speaks. I already am an ass.
I mean, you know, that's me.
I know.
Right. Can we get off the boat? Can
Yeah,
we
you guys
go
can
into
get off the boat. You guys are off the boat now. The name of the city that
Yes!
currently is here, the Red Reef Cove, is actually a island where there's actually a few cities on this island, not just the one. But the main port of this area is in the Cliffside Valley. It's not actually a valley, but when they first set it up, they didn't care. They just called it Cliffside Valley. But that
No
is the
fucks
name of the
given.
current city that you are in.
Wow, I turned to Alex and whoever else might be there, and I'm like,
Molly and
I'm kind of just a tourist right now. I'm not where I need to be. So whatever you guys want to do is fine.
We could probably explore and get a base of operations down before we do our mission.
Mission? What's your mission? I wasn't here for that.
Out of character, I don't know, remember. Just some like odd storms is all I remember out of the entire thing.
Um, I'll have Orzo just be like taking some stuff off that you haven't asked, and he kind of perks up at that. He's like, kind of leans over, just like, it was to check out some odd storms that were troubling this island, and kind of looks around and is like, I guess protect the city. I don't know.
Wow,
And
what
they,
a gracious and in-depth explanation. Thank you.
to be fair, blame it on these people. They didn't send much besides that.
It's your fault. I turn to Paris and whoever else's fault it is.
I don't know why, but I just imagine like she does that cliche anime pose where like they have one arm above their head and one below, and they're both pointing at a certain person.
That's accurate. Be fair, she doesn't seem that like mad or like angry about it. She's just like, yeah.
She's a troll.
She's the kitty three face with the C.
Yes.
Oh my god. Let's find an inn.
As you're stepping off, you see a variety of different people. There's a handful of humans. Predominantly, this place seems to have Tritons and a few other people. You actually see a few merfolk who you see them coming out of the water with the fishtails, and after about 30 seconds to a minute, their legs become human legs as they get out of the water, just like stretching, then walk around. As you're walking through,
Where is the fucking merfolk that talked to me in Abyssal?
Miro.
Marrow.
You don't know?
I would still have hunter's mark on him, I thought.
You can't. No. You've been spending several days on the sea. Your hunter's mark wore off on him.
Come back here so I can shoot you and track you.
He was within eyesight up until you were in eyesight of the island, at which point he dove down deeper into the water and you lost track of him.
Bastard! At this point I realized that Nostra and the rest of the group to sea are screaming at the ocean.
Ford's just like, I think that getting us some lodgings would actually be a really good idea. Varric, Molly, can you go and try and get Molly, please? Just an inn, just something casual, nothing expensive.
You go with Molly.
Molly gives a two-finger salute.
Nostra goes like, I don't want to be near the beach, so I'll come too.
Oh, sounds like a great idea. Come on, guys. He motions for you guys to follow. Now,
There you
if
go,
I were an
Oz.
inn, where would I be? As he's looking
in
around.
the town?
Yep. As he's looking around, let me actually roll something here real quick.
Can I look too? Do I have to roll for that?
You can roll Actually, roll perception real quick.
I'm checking. What am I doing again?
Rolling
Perception.
perception. Just roll perception. We're not looking for the inn just yet. Yep. You're looking at you're looking at Molly, expecting
hate
him
my
to show
life.
us the way. You're looking at Molly. You're like, yeah, Molly will show us the way. He looks like he's really intent on something, and then after a moment he just pauses. He's just like, over there, and you watch where he points his finger. He's not pointing at a place. He's actually pointing at a person. He apparently picks someone at random. And Emmy, would you actually like to introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. I am a very tall tabaxi with leopard pattern fur. It's nice. It's nicely groomed. It's still fluffy to the touch, though. Very nice. Wearing rather dark clothing. And I have big, beautiful, honey orange eyes.
Just sitting around.
Suddenly getting pointed at by this strange, really adorned tiefling man who's just pointing at you. He's like, there we go.
Nice point.
Probably don't even notice. I'm probably focusing on something else.
Nice
Of course.
small inn that you found for us.
You suddenly hear someone walk up to you and he's like, excuse me. Hands behind his back as he kind of leans towards you. Hi there. We're looking for an inn and we need someone to give us a lay of the land. Think you can help?
An inn? Sure. And I motion for everyone to follow me.
Okay.
Um,
There are 3 inns on the island that you would know of. The shell and store is on the base level, one of the easiest ones to get to. Also one of the ones that's more rowdy because a lot of people who are sailors tend to frequent that place. Um, about, say, 2 stories up. 2 stories? No, 2 levels up. Yeah, 2 levels up, which is about 40 feet above the sea line, is the, let's see here, the treasure trove. And towards the top of the cliffside area is lookout post.
Like,
Hmm.
can I
All,
climb
all
up
of
there?
those inns?
Hmm?
All of those are inns?
All those are ins. All those are options that you can lead them to.
Okay. I'll turn to them and say, what kind of inn are you looking for?
Did you just say heck?
I did. I pulled up something and it popped up in a
Oh.
place I didn't want.
And it's like hell.
You're fine.
A nice one.
A nice one. Well, I believe they're all nice.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
If you're looking for like
Some
the
of
nice, like in terms of like nices for most other people, a treasure trove is one of the best ones. Lookout post is a little too
Alright.
high and windy for some people's taste, but it's still quite nice.
Okay. You said treasure trove was the best one?
It's one of the best ones. Yes, it's about
Alright.
50, 60 feet up, which is considered the second level of the city.
Oh, okay. A lot of people tend to like treasure trove. If I could lead you there.
Yes, please, kind sir.
Of course. And I'll lead them that way.
All right. So you make your way up towards the second layer. There's a little bit of back and forth to get up there. The stonework is 100% not dwarven made. There's a little bit of a jankiness to how it was carved into it. Granted, it's been smoothed out over time, so it's not the worst like you've ever seen, but it's definitely made with a lot of time spent making it. For example, some of the steps like aren't fully even, so one step might be a short step, another one might be like trying to pull it up almost to your waist to step onto the next one. But it is completely safe. There's rope guardrails to help keep people on who don't want to fall off. And eventually you would be able to get up to the second layer. The second layer actually does have a few different stories to it. The first layer that you would go up to in the second layer is more of the creators district, where people can create various different tools and knickknacks. The bottom layer is more of the shopping district for like odds and ends, stuff like that.
Oh my
I feel like low-key just imagine both Imnostra and Alex just splitting from the group immediately, just like smoke clouds left where they are.
No, she stays in place. She stays with the group.
Molly just like looks between you two and just like, you think there's anything fun over there?
Which area?
And her, his motion is just like, look at all the stuff that they're making.
There's a lot of stuff that's interesting here.
I know, right? Probably should get a room first and then we'll come back.
Fine. Fair enough.
Other than this entire group, is there anyone around here that catches my eye?
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Big mood. Can I do that too?
You can.
Eris, can you help me and help me roll with advantage?
I'll say that you're just rolling straight, just because you're looking around for yourself. Things that interest you specifically.
Hey, no, that's a persuasion check.
I was about to say, I'm like, you're persuading them to show you the people that you wish for.
Take the persuasion roll. Can I please take the persuasion roll? I meant to do perception.
I just
I
need-
want a 20.
I mean,
The
it's not a
persuasion-
20,
I mean-
it would be down by
Oh,
6.
Butters is here.
Hello, Butters!
Hello, baby
Dude,
boy. How
you
are
can-
you?
I was about to say she could have asked me for help. Hell.
I mean, yeah, as I'm saying, I'm going to say no, but I just needed to know what your modifier was, because that would be a 14. I'll allow that to be a 14.
Me?
Yes, you.
Yes.
So it's a 15.
Yeah, what do I see? What do I see?
Yeah, I'm going to let you shuffle, just to let you know, because Varric is going to be not here, Darth He is currently looking to play at one of the inns to try and get some revenue going. Ford and Molly had other people unloading it. What is Shuffle doing, real quick?
Okay, real cool. Can you do me a favor, just repeat everything you just said within the last 30 seconds?
No, hey, no worries at all. No worries at all.
Just getting off of school Wi-Fi, so everything glitched.
Oh, you're completely. It's completely fine, man. I'll repeat that. No worries. Everyone has gotten off the boat. You are currently in Red Reef Cove. Yevon and Orzo are going to take a lower inn where they're going to be working on the arcane branding that we discussed, because that's something that interests her more currently than the mission.
Okay.
Everyone's unloading. Everyone's getting everything off. If you were on top of the deck, you would have noticed that Molly was taking the ladies, Imnastra and Alex, with him to go look for an inn for the crew. And eventually Molly pointed out a tabaxi man who said, yeah, he can lead you guys to a inn called the Treasure Trove. And so where would Shuffle be in all this?
How close is he to being done?
Roll a...
You know what I'm gonna ask you to do for me, man. I can get on.
I'll roll it for you.
I can get on my phone in a second. It's just
I'll
I'm
roll
getting
it
in
for
a
you
car
right now.
currently.
No, I'm gonna roll it for you. No worries. Shuffle. I'm gonna say it's with advantage because of the fact that you are currently having an assistant in Vax. Natural 20. You have completed a good chunk of it. Like, it is like you've got all the moving parts of it down. It's just putting it together, which you just need a place to sit down and do it.
I think the best part about that was that he squawked like a fucking bird.
That was
good
me.
honking boy.
Oh,
That was actually me.
oh.
Oh, a good
I was
honking
excited.
boy.
Yes. So you just need a place to sit down and actually, you need to make certain parts of it which you don't have on the ship, but you've got it all laid out. The dream that you had before, working off the ideas from that, essentially what you'd be creating would be a blunderbuss, which is basically the handheld sawed-off shotgun you're wanting to make, as you've discussed with me. But yeah, you just need a place to get materials and actually have some time to get either them forged for you or to try and make them yourself.
Okay.
So you are very close to just getting that down. So where would you be with this knowledge?
With the group.
Okay.
There's nothing I can do currently other than with them. So yeah.
Okay. So currently you are in the crafting district. You just got out of like the more shopping district for like odds, ends, and food.
Wait, there's a districts or shopping?
Yeah. The first area that you went through was a shopping district for getting, again, odds, ends, and food. The second area is more of a crafting district where you can take some of those odds and ends and actually turn them into items, which...
I've brought my my big boy with,
The big boy.
aka the code name for it is Groovy.
For what what is?
The code name for the item is Groovy.
Ah, groovy, gotcha. So you've got some of the materials you want to have made into it with you?
I want to get the items I need.
Okay. So you break off to go do that. Okay, no worries.
Well, I would tell them.
Yeah.
I'd tell them. I don't want to just leave them.
Which, if you wanted to, you could get the inn first and then go. Which would you prefer?
I'll leave it up to the group.
No, that's up to you.
Whatever.
That's your choice.
Wait, okay, so say the choice one more time.
You can go to the crafting district and let them go ahead, or you can go with them to the tavern to get a room and then go get the craft stuff.
Squawk question mark, and I asked them if they can come with me to the crafting district.
Molly's just like, let's get the room first and then we'll head back with you, alright? Keep an eye on you.
You see his ADHD start to show, but he accepts.
He just like, he scratches the back of Shuffle's neck. Hey now, come on. Focus. Hey, I know.
He doesn't
I know.
like that.
Shuffle
Doesn't like
really
that.
doesn't like that.
I know, that's why he did it. He's like, come
Molly,
on,
he's gonna bite you.
It wouldn't be the first time. Come on.
I have a natural weapon, thank you.
Peck, peck, peck.
No talons.
right, I forget you have fucking claws!
I don't know. I really like the idea of you just aggressively pecking his hand.
I was thinking he was going for the face. Fuck.
That's also a good idea.
I'll peck the eye in the back of his neck. You know, the one where he bleeds out of.
I know. He just kind of smacks you like, hey, do that, and I
Does
won't
that-
pay for your dinner.
Does that hurt? Oh, I mean, it hurts, but
He
she's
like
like
gives you a look, just like, yeah, he's pecking me. Come on.
she like pokes the eye because now she's curious. Like,
He waves his hand at her finger. Come on.
Stop it. Leave
I
him
realize-
be, Jesus.
I realized that to do that, I literally have to climb him.
Yeah, he doesn't let you climb. I was like, guys, come on. Emotions.
Fine.
Do you see anyone interesting?
Yes, I was getting to that.
Okay.
So, with the 14 and the 15, between the two of you, you see a variety of people. Emmy, you're aware of some of the people here. The surprising thing for you is that a few of the people are Kuatoa. They are basically fish people, which instead of having tails, they have arms and legs.
Okay.
And they're literally like big-eyed fish people with little
Tasty.
No, they've got little sharp fangs in their mouths, but they've shown themselves to be docile enough so long as they're allowed to continue their worship to an extent, to make sure that, they don't accidentally summon a god that with an impronounceable name that no one wants to try and fight.
Yeah, you know what? That's valid.
The thing you've noticed is that they've been coming out more and more because of the fact that there's been a lot of cloud coverage over the last couple months. This place has not seen sunshine in a while, which is something you know.
Okay.
Oz, you're looking around, you see all these fish people, which is, it's alright. They're interesting, I suppose. I mean, they're different from anyone you've ever seen. There's a few shopkeepers that catch your eye. A person who's selling little bracelets that look like they're made out of seashells. One who has a necklace made out of pearls. There's also one who has a wood-carved mask shop.
Mask shop, you say?
Uh
I have a mask shop to possibly sell.
You'd have to go in
oh.
and check.
Nightmare mask.
Right, Nostra doesn't really remark on any of it. It's not of any interest to her, so she just like keeps going.
Okay.
Can I do like a look around to see if anything would interest me?
Perception check. You see the same things.
Ooh, can I make a perception?
Yes, you may.
Do that for me, please.
Working on it for you.
He's so excited.
While they're doing
You
that.
see the same things.
Cool. Wait, what'd I roll?
14.
I have
Rolled
luck
one higher
points,
than
and
me.
I'm not gonna waste it.
Don't do that.
Be right back. Gotta
Alright.
get some.
Okay.
Let's find a fucking inn. Let's find a fucking inn.
So yeah, you leading on with actually Molly as they're going, Molly's just like, so nice to meet you. He holds out a hand. I'm Molly Mock.
It's a pleasure. And I take his hand, shake it. Don't interest to say my name though. I don't say my name.
Like, he holds onto your hand as you shake, and he just kind of stares at you for a moment.
New person.
I think that means that he's not going to say anything.
Well, that's just rude. I gave him my name. He shrugs. But I
Sometimes
guess
people
some people got their secrets. I understand that, but just nice to have something to call you by.
Is he just saying this just in front
Oh
of
yeah,
me?
he's saying this in front of you. Yeah, he's like, yeah, you didn't tell me
Okay.
name, so he's just saying this.
I'll let out a soft chuckle and say, "You can just call me Honey."
All right, honey.
It sounds like a slur. It does.
he grins. All right, honey. That wasn't so hard.
Alex squinting about like, "Fuck, I knew it."
He doesn't notice. He's in the front. Eventually, you get to the treasure trove, which is run by a very portly-looking Triton with like the little catfish whiskers and a big underbite. And she's like, "Welcome to the treasure trove. How you all doing today?"
I love him. What a good boy.
I have the distinct feeling that Minnie is somewhere directly behind me,
Mhm.
staring a hole in his head.
His eyes go cross-eyed as he looks at the giant bat. Ah, adventurers! It's nice to see that we've got some new company around.
Alex
Please
just,
don't eat me.
I was about to say, I'm like, Alex just very gently turns Minnie's head the other way, like, no.
I'm gonna say, even though you look quite tasty, I don't think any of us are going to eat you.
I take out the donut. I take out the donut. I take out the donut.
Okay. So you take out the donut to check him.
Yep, up and down.
You check him up and down. He appears to have something glowing on his person, as in like a magical item. But it is the item he is holding, which is a mug. Other than that, nothing else.
Jacques, and then point at mug.
Oh, you know he's got some Red Bull in there.
What? Don't mind my mug. Sometimes I have adventurers come around, and I gotta have myself a drink.
It's him and it's him and somebody else, right? Or is it just him?
Currently, it's just him. There is a person off in one of the corners who's just kind of sitting back playing cards. But if you quickly snap your head over to look over him real quick,
Playing cards.
playing cards. But yep, no, he's playing solitaire. He's playing solitaire at the moment, but he is nothing magical about them. They just look like they're a standard human.
Quickly walk to the person playing cards.
Alex
How aggressively I take out the donut. I take out the donut.
Of course.
aggressive detection. Alex is gonna like lean really close to the bartender so she can just mutter, means that you think magic on you.
This is my mug of ale.
Is it infinite?
He looks down at it, turns it over. Nothing comes out. Turns it back over.
What? Can I have a sip?
Is he getting drunk?
Yeah.
By the looks of it.
By the looks of it, yeah, he's a little tipsy. He kind of leaves this side, just like, I mean, I wouldn't say that it's infinite, but he.
Can I have a drink?
He looks at you, just like, slowly pulls it closer to him, grabs another cup, sets it down. 3 silver.
Done.
Grabs a bottle, pours it into the mug, slides it over to you.
She's gonna take a drink. What's this shit taste like?
It smells pungent. Clearly, the whatever kind of orchards or vineyards they've gotten this from probably haven't had a lot of people come through here. So it's got a strong scent. It's a little bit bitter, but at the same time, it's like a heavy alcohol. Dwarves
Does
would
it
be proud.
Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, does this compare? Should I be proud?
Dwarves would be proud of how strong it is. The taste, not so much.
Mm.
Strength,
Oh.
yes. Taste is more like it's an acquired taste. Don't worry about it. Dwarves always
sweetie.
give us that face. I know.
Do you need some help?
I don't
In the
make
back
the
making
ale.
this?
I don't make the ale. I just sell it.
Who does?
My supplier. They come from outer city,
Oh, of course they do.
on the other side, off the coast. They've been making some really bitter tasting ale lately, but that's not my problem.
Given that I'm a dwarf, can I tell like exactly what's wrong with this?
Are you proficient with brewer's tools?
I am not, but I'm also like a fucking century old, so
Okay. If you were proficient in brewer's tools, I'd say. Did you take what item did you take, by the way, for the dwarven tools proficiency?
I didn't know I could take anything other than Mason's tools.
You have 3 options. You can take mason's tools, forging tools, or I should double check. Make sure I'm not talking at my.
Masons, Smiths, Brewers.
Yep.
I didn't know I could take anything aside Mason. Can I switch then?
Yeah. I allow that. Like, if you didn't realize that you were like the mason's tools would make sense for your background, but if you'd prefer, actually, hold on. Did you pick one for your background too?
That's what the weavers are.
Thank you. I wanted to make sure. But yeah, if you had not realized that, I completely understand. If you wanted to make that brewer's tools, I'd accept that.
I'll make it brewers. I need some fucking drink.
Okay. Once you get that taken care of, roll a brewer's tools wisdom check.
Whoa.
Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted.
What the heck is that? That's
One of the things is blank for some reason.
why is it blank?
I don't know.
It's creepypasta shit.
Like it's fucking. Bruce tools don't even exist, so I have to manually
on.
enter this.
It's
like
not?
in the compendium. If
Hold
you
on.
type in brewers, it just brings up brewer's supplies.
Yeah.
It's that's brewer's tools. Okay.
Yeah.
Ow!
There you go.
Stop
While
doing-
this is
What
going
would-
on, can I use my ghostly gaze thing?
I thought you.
Yes, you may.
What would you consider?
Cool.
Oh god.
Um,
What would you consider brewer's tools in terms of attribute?
it's always going to be a query thing where it's going to be like if it's a specific thing that you're trying to do with it, I will
Yeah, I
let you know
know,
which
I have
one it
to-
is. When you put
So
in the
which-
query, put in wisdom for this one because you're trying to basically perceive what this is. Look at 13. You can't put your tongue on it. Don't worry, Emmy. I'll get to you in a second.
Yeah, of course.
Your tongue is right on the tip of your tongue. That you feel like you should know what this is, but
Can I sip
someone's,
until I figure it out?
you can keep sipping, trying to figure it out. It's definitely got grapes in it, but there's something off about it that you're just like I can't put my tongue on it. What are you on?
God damn it! It's reflecting.
Yep. Meanwhile, Emmy, you take a moment as you see them all, scattering about. You kind of lean back and just open your eyes as you feel this spectral gaze come across you. Are you looking for anything specific?
Anything that's in anyone's pockets.
Okay. You can see that most of them have things like a paper.
Mine's in the briefcase. The
Oh, no.
Groovy is in the briefcase, by the way. Just so.
Yep, no worries. I wasn't going to say that you can't see through the bag of holding. That's an extra planar dimension. Stop
God,
rolling
fucking-
brewer supplies. You see all of them have little sacks of gold, varying in amounts, as well as some silver. Molly has his two swords that are kind of strapped to him, which you saw one of them picking out. You saw a second one. You're like, oh, he's got two.
Okay. Is that it?
What about me? Did you
Uh,
see anything
you-
on me?
You see things on you. Let me see if there's. You also see in Alex's backpack something that looks like a tiger claws, tiger claw gauntlet that looks like it's made of is it copper or gold, one of the two. And then on Imnostra,
You see a donut.
you
From me.
see Imnostra. You do see his donut. In Imnostra, you see she's wearing her clothes as well as apparently she has some supply kit. Which, if you look a little deeper, you'd see that it looks like it's got various odds and ends for an alchemy supply kit.
Oh, interesting.
Guru. Thieves' tools.
Yes, and
He,
you do see his.
he can't
thieves'
have that
tools.
in the. He can't have that in the bag of holding. He needs that to be ready.
Yep. So you do see
Okay.
that. I'm actually gonna see if there's anything else that she'd see real quick. Just real quick.
Shuffle has a lot, man.
I know.
He's a hoarder.
Yep. You also see that the umbrella he's carrying, which at first glance you just think, man, this guy's prepared for anything. There's a sword in that umbrella.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
As well as a
Well,
very.
rapier, but yeah.
It's a rapier. Yeah, it's a sword. Rapier's a sword.
Yeah, I guess so.
He also has of all things, he apparently has a spray bottle and he apparently found a spyglass, which is that's worth some money. And kind of a scrunched up, really long nosed looking something. Maybe it's a mask. Kind of looks like a face, so it could be a mask.
All right, that's interesting. Is anyone like paying attention to me?
Currently, Molly is not. Alex is clearly sipping on her drink, trying to figure it out, and currently Shuffle's over there, trying to
Probably
talk
getting shut down.
He's getting shut down about playing cards.
Okay. Who's closest?
Closest to you right now would probably be Alex. I mean, if you're at the bar, if you took a step back, the closest person would be Molly.
If I took a step back, where's Molly then?
Still the
Nostra
closest to you.
is Where's Nostra? Do we know?
Where
Can I
did you
have her
move?
next to Molly?
You can be next to Molly.
I don't know.
You can be next to Molly, which make Molly and
Oh.
Nostra the closest to you.
Okay.
Steal my shit, I dare
How-
you.
You don't know. You don't know what's going on.
No,
You're
I'm
watching-
saying this out of character.
Obviously. I mean, to be fair,
How
apparently
big is
stealing-
that weird tiger claw thing?
It is a gauntlet, so it fit on a person's hand.
All right,
And
so it's
currently,
pretty big.
Question for
Okay.
Alex: did you take off your backpack when you came in? Like, set it next to you, or is it still on your back?
It's still on my back.
Okay, so that would also be another thing.
All right.
Well, here, let me tell you the biggest thing right now. Minnie's watching me.
She's watching you drink and is just like, "It's okay, mommy. Is it safe? Can I drink some? Can I have some? Can I go sleep again?"
All right. Well,
It's
I'm
like
definitely.
parents,
I'm
their
definitely not
14-year-old
gonna
kid want.
target-
Yeah, it is like having a kid who's just like, "Can
Right.
we go to the roller coaster and then can we go up the slide?" Yeah, it is like having a kid.
Can we go up the slide?
Yes, up the slide. I
Climb
don't want to
it.
go down the slide. I want to go up it.
Oh my god, I used to do that all the time when I was a kid. Anyways,
Yes.
um, probably not gonna target her
Mm-hmm.
if no one's paying attention to me and Molly's the closest. What did he have in his bag again, or his pocket?
He has his 2 scimitars. He has some gold and silver in a little bag he's got on his pouch.
Okay.
He has a few daggers.
Molly
And-
didn't really carry heavy, did he?
No, he didn't really carry heavy. He really just kind of had what he had and just worked with it.
You want to be able to screw over somebody? I give you an option. Shuffle, start setting.
Oh, you also
Starts
see
what?
he's going to try and perform for this man, and as he does so, he pulls out a
Oh,
briefcase.
just for the entire bar. I'm
Oh, yeah,
just
for
sitting
it.
up in a corner.
Yeah, he pulls out his briefcase, pulls in the handle, and suddenly there's a table, and it's covered
Oh.
with items.
Oh.
You see a few like jugs that are about the size of your head,
Oh.
like these big green bottles with a whole bunch of other stuff. There's pieces of metal that are on it. It's just covered with all sort of knickknacks.
And he'll put all those like towards him, and he'll put out a piece of paper that says, whatever you put in the bag, I'll double it. Guess exactly how I did the trick, you get the money.
Doing this to me?
To anyone in the bar who is offering.
And he offered.
Anyone? Okay.
That's how he did it. Exactly. You get the money in the bag.
It's tasty. I still want to play it safe though. I'm sure now that he's doing this, there's a lot of attention going towards him. Yeah.
Yeah, which as he
Step
pulls it
right up, step right up.
As he pulls it up, Molly immediately goes over, pulls out a gold, and sets it down. I want to see the trick again. Grinning.
Okay.
So, since you're going to see the trick, I'll describe it. He puts a gold piece in the bag, since Molly put in. Does anybody else put in? Other than Molly?
Nah, I'm not.
Molly's
going
keeping a sharp eye on you this time.
I'm talking like like just random NPC dude.
This guy's kind of watching Alex with her sipping on the brewery stuff, trying to get a sense of it, because he's kind of excited to have a dwarf around. So no, he's not.
Okay. So he will grab the bag, toss it in his hand, start doing like a kind of like one ball juggle type thing, throw it up in the air as hard as he can, catch it in midair, and slam it onto the table, and the bag is gone. Roll that for me, Guru.
Will do, and I'll DM roll it so that's between you and me.
I can't see it, but
I know.
well, no, I might be able.
I haven't rolled it yet. Of course you can't
Yeah.
see it. I haven't rolled
No,
it.
I'm not on the roll 20.
It vanished. It takes you a full moment as you're watching it, just with a passive perception, to realize that his hand's on the table and there's no bag.
You want to DM me the number?
Yeah, I'll DM it to you.
Hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, it vanished.
It's just gone. He had a bag?
Bag what? Bag who? Okay. I asked for everyone in the group, but how about some NPCs? Anything interesting that they might have in their pockets?
The barkeep has his mug, which he is not letting go of. By the way, he is like, no, this is mine. This is mine.
It's your Marburg.
My mug. Don't touch my mug. It's mine. Um, Other than that, the person in the background does have something. He has a what appears to be like an empty white shell in his pocket, like one of
An
those.
empty white shell?
Yeah, like one of those
On shells.
hermit shells. I think it is the spiral shells,
Oh. Hmm.
which has a kind of a
Just
faint
hoping
like,
magic con.
which as you're looking at it, you realize that it has a very faint glow on the same plane that you're looking on.
There's a glow.
Yes, it is glowing faintly.
That piques my interest.
So which actually, Shuffle, you would have noticed that. My apologies. So you notice he has something in his pocket that's glowing, but it's something so small that it's probably like, it's some kind of transmutation magic. It's not anything to hide one's appearance. 'Cause his
So
whole
does he
body
come
is-
to look at the trick?
No, he stays playing solitaire.
Okay.
I'll go after I do the trick. I do want to go sit next to him then,
Okay.
and I'll start showing him some of my tarot card deck that Shuffle's been working on. The feather, the true moon, which is a blood moon,
Right.
and as he's going through them, he's just gonna try to take it.
Didn't even roll a sleight of hand. This one I'm going to make public.
Yep.
That's a 19.
Shit, that might be.
You're fine. Did you want to use a luck point on that or just keep the 19?
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you rolled a 3 plus your proficiency bonus stuff, yes.
Don't make it sound like it's not worse than it is. Come on.
You rolled a 3 and you still got a 19. I don't think you can complain.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Did you want to use a luck point on that or keep it?
Yes.
Okay.
Luck point.
Down to 2 for the day. And 19.
God damn. Okay.
He doesn't seem to notice it, and you just kind of have that pocketed in your hand. I will put on your sheet. You have a white shell. What is that called? What is a spiral shelled? Spiral.
Sand dollar?
Is it mollusk? Let me see.
Maybe. It's gonna get put in the briefcase.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's a mollusk shell.
Alright.
It is
I'm
a
gonna
it
keep
is a
note that.
white mollusk shell. How long does your vision last for? By the way,
Me? I have no fucking idea.
I will check with you. Don't worry.
1 minute until my concentration ends.
By this point, it would have ended because it would have been
That's
more than a
fine.
minute for him to do
Alright.
his whole trick. So yeah, you don't
Yeah,
see this.
okay.
You don't know where it went. You still think this guy has it.
Okay. Would I be able to send out my familiar anywhere to be sneaky and shit?
You can. What form is he currently in? He does have a few forms, which hold on before you say any things. I'll make sure you are aware of which ones he can take.
Your familiar sees another familiar in the rafters.
Oh wow.
If he's flying up that way, he would. If he's not a flying creature, then he would not.
True.
Then again, he would have been on your shoulders while you were traveling before, so he would have seen the raven. She would have seen. I know he would have seen the raven. Yes, you are a he. Do not wish to misgender your character. If I do, please.
My
remind
character
me.
or the imp?
Your character.
Okay.
Out yourself like that. How dare?
Huh?
I was talking about your character.
Okay.
Hold on.
Thought you were talking about my familiar.
Nope.
Because I was about to be like, it's a she. It's a she.
I know. I know that you're familiar with she. You mentioned it.
Ooh,
So you
interesting.
have those 3 options amongst the options you have.
Hmm. I'm gonna say rat.
Okay, so you've got a little rat on your shoulders, which it can jump down. You're like, I know that you're a spellcaster and all, but keep your rat away from the other rats. We don't need them spreading.
Yes, of course, of course.
But it can be stealthy and just kind of sneak around real quick. No one really pays it any mind. It's just a rat.
Yeah. Hmm. Is there any bags on the floor?
Are you looking through your rat's eyes, or are you looking through your eyes?
I can look through my rat's eyes.
Okay.
I noticed the rat.
You would have seen it on her shoulder, like pop out.
Okay, so can I keep watching the rat like really intently?
Question.
Yep.
My question is, does Minnie notice it?
Minnie would have also noticed it when they got into the. Actually, no, she would not because you said she was watching you.
I'm saying that's potential food, and she's hungry.
Yeah, she's watching you. She's waiting for you to feed her. Make a roll a d20, Emmy. Roll two d20s.
Just
two.
a regular,
Yeah,
just
roll
a
two.
regular old D20.
Roll two of them. Yes.
Okay.
Should I roll
Perception.
anything? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I keep rolling so bad today. I hate this.
It's only on your perception checks. Your persuasion check was fantastic. Your perception,
No, but this is the thing I actually need.
I know. You're looking around, just like, okay, where'd it go? The rat gone. As you sit back to look through its eyes, you do see that there is one bag that's on the floor. But does not look like it's manned by anyone. Looks like it was probably left over by someone else.
I'm gonna have him look through that good little bag there. Nice free bag.
Have I finished this fucking ale now that I think about it?
You finished the sale. You're still smacking your lips. Right now you're like looking into it, just like, what is wrong with this? I know I can figure this out.
Betrayal.
I've been betrayed by my heritage. My heritage has given me nothing. But for the rat does find a bag of, looks like 20 silver and a ring.
Whoa!
The ring is this, looks like it's made of some kind of coral for like where the gemstone might be, with a feature to it that looks like a couple of branching, like almost squid-like arms that go down the side of the ring. So the whole thing looks like almost like an octopus or a squid, with a black jet gemstone set into the face of it, almost like an eye.
Can I take that shit?
Yeah. No one
I'm gonna
sees you at the
fucking take
moment.
that shit.
No one
Alright,
sees you
cool.
at the moment.
I'm gonna take that motherfucking shit. It's mine now.
It's mine now, bitch.
Mine now, bitch.
So you
Rat
add
running
add
silver fucking.
20 silver and a jet and coral ring.
How does a rat manage to steal this without being noticed?
Very stealthy, apparently.
Very stealthy.
It'd be great if I could type in. There we go. Jet and coral.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Nice. It's mine now.
Yep.
Cool. I'm pleased.
Yep. As you finish
I
your
will
drink,
be right back,
Oh,
real quick.
Ironically, right as I was switching to you, go do your thing. Go,
Well,
go, go.
no, I was right before when I come back, I want to roll that brewer's supply one last fucking time. I'll be right back.
All right.
Me. Hello.
Ah, yes. While my lady is taking another sip or two, were you actually looking to get rooms here?
Yes. Are we? Wait. Out of character. Are we? I was gone.
Yes.
I-
This is the
okay,
whole
yeah.
reason why you came up to the treasure trove, was to get.
Yes,
rooms.
darling. We are.
Ah, good, good. It's wonderful to have such company in our midst. How many rooms were you requiring?
Out of character. Like, what do we do? How many do we need? I can't do math. Please. I'm an idiot.
Depends on if
Is
you're
everyone getting
lucky
like
enough.
separate rooms or yeah?
If you want it. If everyone was getting separate rooms, don't forget you also have the people from the ship, which most of them aren't going to be going to the bottom one, but Molly was looking for one for himself, Ford, Jester, and Vax, as well as for Tarrington, who has been completely ignored this entire time. So
Rest
that's
in
5
peace.
people, plus yourself, Shuffle, and Alex, not including Minnie, which would be 9. If we added our friend
much is
Honey
that?
here, that's 10 people.
Out of character, Honey did not plan to.
Also, by the way,
think-
there's no way I've been ignoring Tearing after Vax told me what he can do, which I assumed he
he's
of
not.
how him and
Okay, so
Vax
how much
mentioned nothing
is...
of how he's a tinkerer.
He's mentioned that he's tinkered, but he's also mentioned that he's not the easiest to get along with at times. Like, granted, he's like, yeah, he's interesting, but he's not the most honest person. And honestly, I'm far more trustworthy. You can trust me.
Okay,
Shuffle's
so
probably.
Imnostra looks back at everybody and is like,
So 9
do we
people.
want... She like calls across the bar to anybody who's really paying attention. How many rooms do we want? Do we want to share?
Molly's just kind of like, I mean, we can. Winks.
Alright. But we'll take 4 rooms. How much is that out of character?
Out of character, that would be 4 gold a night.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
That's-
5 rooms.
That's if you're getting, I think, comfortable rooms. Let me actually double check real quick. Because I think it's actually less if you're getting just standard rooms. Or is it wealthy I'm thinking of? Because this is not the wealthy district. Just need to make sure I'm quoting the prices right. Nope, for a comfortable room, which is the one you're currently in, per day is only 8 silver, which you could round up to a gold if you want to tip, but we'll just say 4 gold.
Shuffle's trying to mooch off somebody. He doesn't care who. He's just mooching.
All right. I'll book 4 rooms and I'll pay for them now for 1 night.
Alright, sounds good. Molly kind of leans over, just like, don't worry, I'll help pay for some of the other nights if we stick longer.
Thank you, darling. So sweet.
Mm-hmm. The guy, he kind of shifts, and like when he shifts, you can like see his entire body just rocking as he's moving. He's a thick boy, as he just.
That's a thick boy.
Don't worry, I got this. Hold on. I gotta. He puts his hands on his hips to keep himself situated as he slowly squats down, leaning forward. Like, I got that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you want them right next to each other, or did you want them like a little bit apart? Oh, please don't make me squat for much longer, please. Help, quickly.
Oh, she helps. Sorry, I tuned out.
Yeah, no worries. He was asking if you wanted them all side by side, or if you wanted them spaced a little bit.
Yes, please. Side by side would be good, but if you don't have that, it's fine.
Good. Hold on a second. He like grabs hold of the top of the thing, like. Don't worry, guys. I got my okay. Wipes his brow, grabs his mug. I'm okay. I'm okay. So, well then, here you go. Hands you the 4 keys.
Thank you. And I slide over. How much is it? I slide over how much ever it is.
4 gold.
Okay, so that's fine.
So you give him the 4 gold. Take what materials you need to rest down easy. Bedding will be fluffed and whatnot by my daughter early in the morning. Don't worry about that. Try and keep it a little bit clean. Don't spit tobacco. That's all I ask. We had a person who spat tobacco all over the floor, and it was
Oh,
just
how
a mess.
rude.
I know, right? Granted,
I'm back.
he was
Ugh,
paid,
I
he was
never
paid
do
quite
anything
well,
like
but
that.
yes, I know. Thankfully so. Smoking tobacco is fine, but if you prefer, I'd prefer it outside. It gives me a bad case of a coughing fit. And he kind of motions to his neck. He's just like, I don't really want to, be rude or anything, but I don't exactly maintain my composure very well when I'm coughing, and it's quite
What
rude.
did I miss?
They got
Don't
rooms.
worry.
You
We
were
won't
drinking.
have.
Here,
We won't have
Yeah, go ahead.
at all.
Thank you very much. Don't worry, Miss. He pulls out another thing. He pours it back up. There you go. Drink up.
Well, Paris, you missed it. Imnostra paid for everybody's rooms for the first night.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yep. As
What
you,
is it missing?
this isn't using barley.
Fucking.
There's some component to it that they've swapped it out for, but the normal barley part of it, You're not sure how they did it, but apparently it's not using barley.
It's like the most basic shit to miss. The fuck?
Just through so many
They-
checks just to figure out there wasn't barley.
They used rice. It's Asian.
Alex looks like she's drinking this now out of spite.
she like
Is it-
stares at it.
Guru, so is it gluten free?
It is gluten free. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. Actually, as you're drinking it, the taste is a very different texture than is like you actually have tried rice, sake and such before. It doesn't taste like that either. Almost tastes like what's that? You remember because you've had a century to kind of move about and check out a few places. You've actually spent time at one point where you had met up with, granted, it was not necessarily super cordial meetings with them, since Duergar and dwarves still have some animosity even after. Dwarves have long memories, they don't forget very easy, so understandably there's still a little bit of tension between the two groups, but they're known for making a type of fire whiskey that apparently they make from mushrooms. This has a similar taste to that, but it's not as spicy.
You just get mushroom ale, you disgusting. She like sets down the glass when she figures it out. She's like offended. It's just like that offended blank stare at the big ass mug.
What, you don't like it? Oh, I'm sorry.
You can put barley in it.
Oh!
I mean, I wouldn't
has-
know.
No,
I don't.
he's such a good boy! Sorry.
Nostra,
you're fine.
Nostra,
Mhm.
oh, and Nostra puts her hand on Alex's shoulder and is like, "Don't mind her. We know you're not responsible for this."
I know you're not. I'm about to track down the ones that are.
They don't have
Just like
access
your
to
mission.
everything that mainlanders do, so it makes sense
like-
that they'd switch it out.
I'm
You
saying
just-
that I'm going to find them and help them fix this because this is something that you drink to get drunk, not for the taste.
This is like
It
making fun
it
of
does have
sushi.
alcoholic, by the way.
Respect the culture.
Yeah, it does. It
Unknowable.
does have a strong alcoholic taste, as I mentioned before. Like taste-wise,
I've-
it is not like an ale, but it is strong.
I'm gonna say this right now. It's like you're saying you're such a cultural noble. It's not her nobility. It's her dwarven heritage.
That's fair. He gives like a helpless shrug, just like, I just sell it.
You're fine. You're fine. You are fine. Okay?
All right,
Look at me.
all right,
Look at me.
I'm looking.
She's going.
Like he leans
She's going
back, just
whole
like.
shoulders. This is not your fault. You just buy this. However, I'm coming back there and helping you make something else.
But we don't have barley.
You don't have any.
No, we
No,
don't
no,
grow barley on the island.
I'm not
Don't
asking
buy
for
it.
barley. Do you have anything to make any kind of alcohol on this island in this town? Anything at all?
At the other city, as I said, where we get our supply.
Is there anyone bringing in supplies
Not currently. We haven't
God
received a
damn
message
it.
from them in like a month.
in a month?
Ooh.
It takes
That's
some time for them to brew
suspicious.
it. No, it's not suspicious. They usually take about 2 months to make the brew.
Months?
Yeah,
Oh, you poor thing.
minimum.
Do you want me to? I'll figure something out. She's gonna like get out from behind the counter.
Nostra elbows whoever's closest to her and is like, "We're going on a field trip."
Molly's just like, oh boy, rubs his hands together. Oh, so we're going to get to see some of the fine brews. Yes, good, good.
Butter's left.
We'll have to go
Butters?
there.
I mean, he's probably getting off his phone onto his computer.
Yeah.
We're going on a field trip after today. Wait, what time is it?
Looking outside, you don't know. It's completely cloudy. If you look at the clock in his room, though, he does actually have a clock. It's very novel to see such a thing, but from the look of that, it's roll an intelligence check.
I can't read a fucking clock.
The
That's
time
one
you read
fucking fancy clock.
7. I fail.
you've never seen a clock before. You're like, in all your 100 years, you're like, oh, stupid gnomish technology and your stupid gnomish tinkering. What are you?
Fucking
Can I
clock.
roll?
Can I check the time?
You can roll an intelligence check.
Someone help me read this.
There's a clock in the room. Yes.
I can't fucking tell.
You don't care about the time.
You're right.
Nostra, you've seen them before. You can read the time. Currently, it's
Yeah,
about
flex
6:30 in
on.
the evening.
and go. It's 6:30.
Which, by the way, 6:30 to you two means nothing.
Yeah,
You just know. You
morning
just know-
or night?
I'll teach you about time later, honeys. We should go to our rooms.
What's better saying? You're in the distance, man.
May I roll intelligence?
You may roll intelligence as well. Yes.
I'm pulling up current.
Yep. He's
I
hopping
would
on.
love for him. I would love for him to get high enough to know, and then find out how he tells what the time is, since he cannot exactly speak.
Rolling. Wait.
Connection
no,
to
that
server has been interrupted.
Oh,
Give me a second.
Take your
Oh,
time.
just
Wait, Dawn, I have a request.
Oh.
I just shouted, "Help me read this." And Molly roll.
I already told you though. I already told everybody.
I know.
I
but
know. I just want to
to
see if he. Yeah.
Just to see. I don't know. I don't know what fucking time. It is. Shuffle. You've seen
fucking
clocks
know
before,
what
but you don't know how to read the time.
Nostra is the smart one.
I feel so
it's
dependent
just in the
on.
main room, right?
Yes.
Depended on.
Feel
Duff will
so.
walk up to Molly and like very much rabbit Alice in Wonderland style, like tap his wrist, like come on.
He's like, all right, keep your pants on.
Where is
he
he
kind of looks
taking
down at your
you?
legs. We're going down to the shopping district. He want to look at some stuff. Apparently, you coming?
All
mind
right, I have everybody's room keys, so if you need them, just come to me.
Are you stand by?
Alex is gonna take him Nostra.
she's-
Nostra.
Okay,
Oh,
I give it to her, but I go down to the shopping district.
Yeah, I'm going down too.
Yeah, Molly's like, yeah, come on.
Oh, she's gonna wait. Honey, can't believe I'm calling you that. Did you want to come along?
Oh,
Are you talking to? Oh,
would you like
Emmy.
me to?
We
Well-
literally have to call her honey, and considering that Alex uses those terms of endearment, this is especially gonna be hard.
Honey. Molly taps you on the shoulder, pulls out
Yes?
5 gold, and offers you like, if you want to stay around, there's more in it for you for getting us what we need to find.
His ears immediately perk up,
That's adorable.
and he happily takes the money and goes, ah.
Molly, we found a room. You promised me something. Hold still. You know exactly what she's going for, Dawn.
Don't touch.
I want to see. I just want to see.
You poke it. He like looks back at you. Yes.
Okay, so it doesn't hurt. Well, I mean,
It's a little sore, but you start to lose a little bit of feeling after a while. Shrugs, pulls his jacket back up.
hold on. Keep that down.
No.
Nostra's like looking very keenly, like,
That's fine.
Yeah. You heal it up. He just kind of rubs the back of his neck. I mean, I was already doing pretty good. Just a little bit of scar, that's all.
He gave me 5 gold, you said?
Yes, 5 gold, and he said there would be more in it
Uh-huh.
if you helped them find stuff in the shopping district.
Of course.
I need alcohol for the ship. We need to place a shipment to it. And I need fabric.
While you list up, he was counting them on his fingers. And he was like, of course, I can show you exactly where those are.
Happy cat man.
He probably is purring just a little bit because, ooh, money.
You've heard? You actually make that noise.
With my
You talking to him directly?
So, poke the cat in the butt. That's all I heard.
He
What?
pokes the cat in the butt with a talon.
So suddenly the
Poke
bird.
me in the butt?
Yes. Suddenly the bird boy pokes you in the butt with one of his talons, just like poke.
Which literally means that he's standing on one foot right now.
That's amazing. Okay,
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, with
I
his
see.
finger
Okay.
talons. Finger talon.
whoa.
my bad.
So, I jump a little bit, my fur kind of stands up, and then I look behind me,
Give Lee
give a
Shutter-
smile, and say, is this your attempt at flirting?
Truffle pulls out a piece of paper and writes on it, does respond to pain.
What?
You are on the Jacques list right now.
What did it say?
He didn't say anything. He just wrote something on a piece of paper. You have no idea what he wrote.
Okay, well, Okay, I
He
take the
does
paper, read
that.
it, and gonna look to everyone else and go, can any of you read this? And just hand the paper over.
Yeah,
No,
am not-
did you hand it over Shuffle or did you just
Oh, I
write
thought
that
he
down?
did.
And I doubt any of them can read Aaron.
Yeah, I cannot.
It's-
I speak
what is it?
primordial. Does that count?
Primordial is a form of it.
So
Oh, primordial! I know primordial.
Oh, then yeah, you would have been able to read it.
Oh, I can
Like
read
broken,
it. Okay.
It's basically like broken English to you, though. Because they all share the same, like, it's like,
It's like
they're very
the high.
similar.
It's like the high notes of a song versus
Yeah.
the low notes.
Okay,
They
so it's
sound
very-
different to pronounce. So it's like it takes you about a minute to decipher and kind of figure out. Responding to pain happens. What? Oh, talking about me. Oh, okay.
It actually, you have a funnier language for it to be.
Oh,
oh please.
With it just thieves can't, so it's basically like Sally went to the rest. Just like,
I mean that's up to you, man. You said you wrote it in Oren.
yeah.
You're like thinking. You're like. I imagine you hand it over, and as soon as she begins reading, you're just like, in hindsight, I could have used thieves can't. Dang it!
No, I'm saying it could have been funnier in thieves can't, because it just.
Oh,
Right.
yes.
Because it'd just be code.
Yep. But yeah, that's the gist
it's
you
a-
get of it. She knows.
It's a thing he does. If he doesn't know you, then you're immediately on the, let's call it the shuffle list, and he will test you for various things.
Shuffle list. I love it.
Always like a challenge. Interesting, and then I guess, hand the paper back.
Did they actually feel hairy when I touched them?
Yes.
Okay. I'll write
Also,
that
you've
as well.
heard.
Does feel hairy.
Does feel weird.
Does feel hairy.
Is it racist to ask moves?
Ask what?
This is like an in-character question. Is it racist to ask if your tail moves?
Me?
Yes.
Okay, my
Um,
tail.
Up to you.
Of course it moves. And then, he swirls it around.
Can I touch it?
Nasra rolls her eyes because she knows all this. She's like, inwardly, she's like, I fucking hate other species who don't know anything about the tabaxi. I've had enough.
I'm a dwarf raised in the mountains.
No, she didn't say it out loud.
Just like she looks like it though. She looks very unamused.
And Shuffle
Yes.
knows, out of character, Shuffle knows about Tabaxi. He just isn't sure if they're a squid person.
I'm
What
raised in the mountains. It's a shocker. I know what an elf is.
Right. What did Alex say?
She asked if she could touch it.
The tail? Not just yet. I'd have to get to know you first. You can, and then he leans down. Can touch my face.
She's gonna immediately start massaging his ears.
Purring
Throbbing
louder.
tail.
Butter snow. So you're just in the middle of this tavern with the tavern guy just watching you as you're just rubbing his ears and you hear this loud.
Yep.
This is great.
Him.
Very, very happy purrs.
The best part about this is this massage I'm sure feels good because she has another pet that she does this to.
Oh yeah, and Minnie's just like hee hee hee, yay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go to the market. I need to stop.
You're fine.
Wait, before you stop, he probably puts a hand on your hand to keep you doing that for a little longer.
If you can carry me, I'd be happy to continue, but
Fuck, can I carry her?
probably not.
Probably not, but I'll fucking try. What do I roll?
Will
Strength
start
check.
purring.
Strength, here we go.
Shuffle will start.
Nope,
No.
you fucking can't.
You're like, please, yes.
Ah!
Shuffle will what?
Start purring.
Oh, you're mimicking
Oh
the sound.
no, you taught him words.
Time more.
Imnostra is just carrying me right
Wait,
Surprisingly enough, like she's struggling. She's like walking forward is a chore to do, but she's like, no, I got
So
this.
she,
The best part is she weighs 145, so nice.
Wait, you know what I just realized?
Hmm.
I rolled the nat 20 to roll the gun after I didn't get high with the rest of the group. Don't do drugs, kid.
Yes, this is This is the perfect. Yes, beautiful cannon.
Nostra doesn't actually like lift her lift Alex though. She just kind of. I was just checking to see.
Okay, so now I wanna roll. What do I roll to find out a dwarf's weight?
There's actually a thing for that in the
Yeah.
PhD.
Yeah, I know, but I can't fucking find it, or
You-
like I literally cannot.
You can
I
do that
literally
later.
cannot find my book.
Yep, you can do that later. Right now we're heading down to the shopping district. So you guys head on down to the shopping district, and there's a wide assortment of stuff here. Most of it does look like it's like stuff brought from off the coast to trade. As you're going down, you do see several people like the little clock that you saw on the treasure trove's wall. You see several other people down here also have them, and make a perception check or an insight check.
Can I have Minnie do one too?
Sure.
I roll investigation.
Oh,
Oh my!
Are we all rolling?
Yes.
I
Not
got it.
you.
You
Not
want
you.
us to roll?
all
Instead
right.
of
Not you.
perception, may I roll investigation?
No. Perception or insight.
What's higher? They're the same.
Jeez, Molly's
Um,
really perceptive right now.
Wisdom?
5.
Is that what that is? For
Yeah, that's
Minnie?
wisdom.
Go.
Which,
Oh.
yep. Honey, you know why they're doing this. Minnie,
Doing what? I'm sorry, I zoned out
on.
for a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I hadn't said anything yet.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. Imnastra, you were just looking at the stuff being like, wow, this could be useful, perhaps. The insight, though, as you're looking at some of the people, like in perception, you're noticing nothing, but insight, you're noticing the people are fidgeting a lot more. With the perception check from Alex and Honey, as well as Molly also has that for perception. No one else rolled insight except for Shuffle. And Shuffle, you're just like, oh boy, oh boy,
Oh,
oh
I
boy,
didn't know
oh
I
boy,
could
oh
roll
boy, oh boy,
both.
oh boy. No, I said one or the other.
Yeah, his
Okay.
ADHD is almost peaking.
Yep.
So he's like when his ADHD acts up, it's basically he gets a itch to either do a magic trick or steal. So he's trying to keep it at
Isn't it a nervous tick?
Possibly. For everyone else who had rolled the perception checks, you guys notice that several people, like as they're talking, like they'll occasionally glance at look quickly to their clock and be like, okay, then look back and like, okay, just keep track of it. Honey, you are aware of why, which I will send to you privately.
Oh.
Quick
I mean-
whisper.
I'm about to ask Honey why they look so freaked out. Doge, what are you eating?
I'm excited.
Why are you eating everything? Is this because you're in heat? Are you in a pissy mood? Oh. Just like eating everything in your path.
Magino just typed
Great.
saucy.
God fucking damn it. Wow, I'm short!
There we go.
I mean, yes, I know a dwarf, but like I'm shorter than I thought I was.
Excellent. So yeah, that is what you know.
Okay.
Seems they're all in a fuss, Molly says, just kind of watching. What were you looking to get, Shuffle? You've been bouncing around everywhere. Look like you need something.
And he like hands him a list of every single thing that he needs.
Send me that list so I can make sure I can determine how much this will
I
cost.
don't know, Guru. What do you need to make a gun? Shuffle would know. I do not.
You've picked up... That depends.
big-ass
You've
money.
picked up some of the baubles from the ship, which you could have smelted down, but that would be in the second tier, not the first. Some of the things you would need based off of what you've picked apart would be smaller pieces for like the hammer as well as the wood. You could get a replacement other than wood for creating the stock, which again you could get made in the second tier district, or you can make it yourself. So predominantly it would be wood, some extra scraps of metal that you could use to make like the hammer, the little mechanisms, the pins to get it correctly made. Probably also a wood carver's kit, so you could actually be able to carve the stock the way you need it to make sure that when you put it together, everything slides in to when you pin it and not fall apart.
There is something else I'd like as well.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was washing my hands. Okay. I'm looking for uh, any metal that conducts electricity very.
All right.
I want it in a perfect circle. And I also would like a glove that is made for like handling, like just handling things that could give off a shock for any reason, like basically insulated.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Molly kind of looks over, just like, oh, okay then. Let's see what we can find.
Okay.
With Honey's help, you are able to find only a few of those things. A woodcarver's kit, easy enough. The various bits of metal you can probably pick up at various places. The gloves are a little bit harder to find, but you eventually do find some that would suit the job. You find no metal that would conduct electricity really well. Seems this place is more focused on woods and little tiny trinkets rather than that particular type of metal. In
I'm
total,
going to the crafting district as
Darn,
well.
I had a-
Like,
mm-hmm.
I'll wait till you're done with shuffle because I have a question that I just realized.
Yep. In total, the cost of it would probably add up to around, I'm going to say about 55 gold.
okay. So I'm gonna just put parts to make a gun and gloves. And do I get the wires I need?
That's part of the items that I was referring
Be
to.
right back.
Mhm.
Because the wiring isn't for the gun. That's for the gloves I'm making, or glove more.
Right.
Oh wait, is there a glove that would fit Shuffle's hand?
That's a
Great
great question.
Roll an investigation check.
How many fingers do you got, bruh?
4.
I mean, if they make it for Tabaxi, I'm gonna.
There's only maybe one or two that can custom make it, but because it's a custom job, it would be an extra 5 gold, and it would take him a day to make.
Yeah. Well, technically, his hands are mostly feathers. Like it's claws, but covered up by feathers, basically.
Understandable. But yeah, for making a custom made one, it would take the day and would have an extra 5 gold for the creation.
Okay, it's fine.
So yeah, they can make that for you. You've got the wires, the mill knickknacks, and pieces of iron and metal and such, as well as the woodcarver's kit and basically a plank of wood that looks like it would be suitable for what you're thinking.
Okay. And another question:
Mm-hmm.
is there any type of not necessarily magic shop, but person that knows about magic?
Nope.
Okay.
Hmm.
What was your question, Paris?
When we got in Nostrum, we found a shit ton of bags of silver coins.
Mhm.
How much was the takeaway for everyone? Because I have not added it to my sheet.
Who had the bag?
We just
Me,
split it up.
Jester,
It was
and
a
Minnie.
bunch. Yeah.
More than one. There was like 5.
I don't think anyone ever counted out the total.
I would assume one of us would have between those, but I think we got distracted later on, and we skipped through the day like after we got off the ship, so no one ever thought to.
Okay. Everyone add 200 silver to your take.
Thank you.
Maybe I have to have silver because I can't convert.
Hmm?
You ask if I could just take 20 gold, but yeah.
Nope, silver.
So there were big 5 bags of fucking silver coins, which slightly disappointed that I did not try and stealth one of those away.
Is Shuffle buying the things he listed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can
alcohol.
I haggle the price? Because Honey would. Even if he's not buying it, he'll try to make it cheaper.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Here we go.
Okay. Look, we can't give away things for free. Everything just needs to have a price. I know you know that, but lock it down by 5 gold.
Ah!
So you get an extra 5 gold back.
Tight.
Sounds good.
All right. And Alex, was there something else you were looking to get? I know you said you were looking for cloth and the like.
Alcohol. Well,
Alcohol.
stuff to
Well,
okay, stuff to make
mhm.
about a barrel or two of alcohol.
Okay. In terms of creating the alcohol, there's brewer's supplies, but they don't have barley.
Would I know anything else that they are currently selling that would help me make this?
Barley is one of the bigger parts of it. There's no
Naturally.
rice on the island that you're aware of. Actually, no, I rescind that. There is a couple bags of rice that are sold. So if you wanted to use rice, you could do that instead.
Yeah, let's do that.
I
I'm
was-
going to
I was thinking
have-
of a different place. Different place didn't have rice. So this one does have
I'm
some
going to
rice.
send Minnie off to Ford and just like basically have the message. Tell him that the dwarf is preparing some fucking special fun for the crew in the next few days.
Okay, mommy. She just jumps off the edge.
Must
Edge.
protect.
There's a cliff.
Yeah, she jumps off the cliff. Everyone's like, ah, and then you see her take off, and they're like, ah.
She's a bad sweet.
Ah! Ah!
Yep.
Who is selling me the rice?
It is a little gnome woman who has it all in. She's like a little, like got the like the piece of wheat or something sticking out of her mouth, which in her case it looks like it's like just a piece of seaweed. It's more dangling out of her mouth than actually sticking out straight. She kind of rolls up her sleeves. What are you buying?
I love her.
Wait,
Rice,
I'm
man.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Rice?
What did I miss?
She's buying rice, and the bat flew off. To
Rice?
Wait, can Inafra go through the market and slap all the rice bags?
As soon as you said the first one, she's like, "Hey,
Slap?
if you break it, you buy it."
I mean, I'm buying it anyway, so I'm trying to
Just slaps the rice bags. Sorry.
I'm trying to get a whole crew of people drunk. About 36?
36 people or 36 bags? It's very different.
30. Sorry, 36 people.
Okay,
36
okay.
people I'm trying to get drunk.
Well, it depends on how much you're looking to get them drunk by. I don't know anything about alcohol. I know about rice. She motions to the bags.
How much would I need to get a bunch of people drunk?
Out of character, I don't know.
I mean, it all depends on their constitution, but let's give a general consensus that they can handle at least 3 bottles.
We're all together, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Shuffle
3
machine.
bottles?
Not like
Shuffle
no,
machines.
not
5.
he screams 5.
5? I heard 5. We're going with 5. She picks a bag. It's a hefty bag, by the way. She
Holy shit!
grabs another one.
Okay.
And she's just like hawking them. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5
is
bags. Smacks the side of it. Won't get any
Is-
better than around here.
Is there a group of anyone who is stacked nearby?
Stacked in what manner?
In terms of I can persuade them with my woman charms to lift this shit.
Molly?
Is the fucking buffest fucker nearby?
Everyone here looks like they're strong, but if you're looking to like hire someone,
Nostra is like, I can carry 1.
Yeah, I don't know.
It ain't con, boo, it's
Not-
strength.
I think he's talking about his getting drunk.
Oh. I mean, I
Nostra
don't
offers to help.
that would be probably the fucking greatest thing ever. Thank you.
They're probably about 15 pounds apiece. So Molly takes 2 of them. He's like, okay, I got this. Yeah, no worries.
You sure you got that?
Love a big strong man.
Yeah. He shrugs.
The-
Might as
The
well.
biggest. Actually, out of character, now that I think, well, Orzo is the strongest, duh, but
Orzo's
currently
yeah,
in the
bottom.
group, who the fuck is the strongest?
Good question.
It's definitely not me. I have an.
Okay, I want this out of character. Shuffle, what's your strength? Or, I guess, Butter's
Why?
case.
Just to know.
I just to know, literally.
It's a 10.
I am the strongest person in this group right now. God damn it!
Wait, Guru.
Mhm.
Not later question. Later question. When the gun actually gets made. Move on.
Okay.
Question for later.
Oh, it's painful.
Okay. Molly has 2 of the bags, and Astra's taken 1, maybe 2 if she wanted.
I'll
She
take the
thinks she
other
can
2 then.
handle. Yeah. So you have the whole 5. She's like, all right, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 gold.
That's it?
What? This is one of our major exports. Of course, that's it. Do you want it to be more?
No,
can make it
no,
more.
no, ma'am, please, no.
I can add 5 silver to it. She's grinning with this big old grin as she's clearly messing with you.
She's just gonna like smile and give her that extra 5 silver.
She rolls her eyes. I like you. Come back again when you've made some and actually give me some. I want to see what it tastes like.
Of course.
Want a magic trick? Want to see a magic trick?
If it involves stealing me gold, no.
You'll
She-
sit
I
down.
now
and
like this. I like this nobleman now.
I like this
you'll
nobleman
do
too.
the
She's
trick
good.
he never gets to use, Guru. Which, if you remember, the ball cup trick, where it's like it ends up basically the ball's in the wrong spot that she picks,
Mhm.
and then she opens the other spot that she didn't pick, and there's like 30 balls in there, which she didn't even know was there.
What the fuck?
You want to try doing that?
Yeah, I've done it once before.
Okay. So you set it down on her table, and she like looks at it, just like, I ain't paying for this. She puts it in her pocket, jumps up onto the back table, sits down cross-legged, folds her arms. All right, let's see it.
Da, 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 rolling luck, rolling luck. Da,
And it's still
da, da,
17.
da, that's better.
You finish, and she like, clearly it's on the right. And actually, let me see real quick.
She can roll a 31. Jesus.
No, you pick it up, and there's nothing there. She's like, you grin as you pick it up, and also all the balls fall over her thing, and she looks down, like she slowly looks down at it, slowly looks up. Oh fuck! She takes out a gold and throws it to you.
Thank you.
That
thank you.
what
Thank you.
I'll admit it.
Thank
I'll
you.
admit that had me beat, and that was good. That was good.
Oh goodness.
I
Alright,
rescind what
I'll
I said
save it.
before. You happy to? Honestly, I think some of the lads down below would actually love to see something like that, but I'd keep it on the down low just to make sure they don't realize that you're scamming them. Just keep it as a trick. You know what I mean?
He just nods. I'm not gonna use another luck today because I'm saving it.
Yeah,
just in
you got one. Has
Yeah,
Vinny
that-
returned actually? Because it shouldn't take her too long to.
She's going to the ship, so yeah, it's gonna take a little bit.
Jesus
Speaking of,
Christ, how far did we go in?
you are also noticing a sound in the distance.
And that is. Oh God, is it a storm?
It sounds like it, but as you're hearing it, a few of the people are like, "Son of a bitch!" You see them
Vietnam
starting to
storm.
close up shop, and the gnome lady actually kind of peeks over, and she's like, "Oh fuck!
Wait, ma'am, what is that?
They're fighting again. If you want, you can come into the shop."
You gotta say, can
There.
you mimic the sound of a cannon?
Who are they?
You mimic the sound of a cannon. The lady kind of looks at you, just like, "You stop that right now. We don't need that on top of everything else."
Oh, he was trying to see if that's what she was talking about. By
No,
fire.
it sounds like
He's-
hearing the sound of it. It sounds like it sounds like a collision of like thunder, but it's like,
Ma'am, who?
come inside. You'll see them soon enough. Shush! In. She points down.
Alex will send everyone else inside. She's gonna say this.
Come
like, in the
inside,
doorway,
you
trying to
daft dwarf. Come on.
Shuffle will go Cheshire and turn invisible.
Oh, son of a.
He's fine. He won't be found. Believe me, he won't be found.
And I'll just try to I want to be able to spectate whatever's about to happen
Okay.
from the top of a building.
Oh boy.
Like
Excellent.
climb up the top of a building.
Okay.
Can
I
I
will pass
also,
without a trace. Actually, now that I think about it.
can I also turn invisible with my ring?
You don't. You cannot turn invisible. No, the ring itself can turn invisible, not you.
Okay, the ring
classic
itself
Jedi
turns
title.
invisible.
Yes.
I'm going to use pass without a trace.
Okay, so you cast Pass Without a Trace. You all huddle inside, except for Shuffle, who gets up on the roof, which she can hear you on the roof, and she kind of looks up at the roof. She looks back at you guys. I really hope he doesn't get hurt.
trying.
He's going to be extraordinarily in pain in a moment.
What is happening, ma'am? Can you explain, please, so that we aren't, too...
Watch. And
Okay.
there's a few slits in. She like drops down like those wooden, that little click click click, click like the barrier, but there's holes enough to actually be able to peek through. As you're looking through, you at first it doesn't seem like there's anything, but you see everyone like quickly gathering up their stuff, dropping things down, moving as quickly as they can to basically take shelter. As this
It's
is
like if a tornado alarm just went off, pretty much, isn't it?
essentially yes.
High noon.
Yes.
God damn it!
Yes.
I do.
It's high noon and everyone's ducking for cover. Yes, but storm warning's probably a lot more accurate. As you notice that.
Sombra when she's invisible.
Shh. I'm describing this so you can actually know what's going on. As this is going on, the wind starts to pick up. It is gone from like there was no breeze except for just a gentle one until it starts to become like you can see it on the waters as the waters are calm, getting more picked up, more until it's becoming a gale that is seeming to whip the waves back and forth. And then you hear another of lightning accompanying it. Peeking through the wood, you guys are currently fine. Shuffle, at the moment, you're not seeing why everyone's, so worried. You're sitting on top of the thing. It's getting really windy, don't get me wrong, but you're like, yeah, this should be fine. Make a perception check with disadvantage, Shuffle.
Oh, Don, I don't know what it is, but like the idea of what you're doing already has like both me and Alex tapping their foot in excitement, like, yes, what is this? This seems like it's gonna be cool.
Is it the thing I wait? Is it
No.
the thing I gave you, the NPC?
It is not. This is
Okay,
something I had. That NPC's for later.
Oh, thank God.
Yes,
Gotcha,
not for
gotcha.
now. This is for later. But for what you're seeing right now, hopefully this will be cool because with a 14, you're not sure if you're like looking at anything at first. You all of a sudden see some of the water like pushing back in, and then you see water just slamming into the sides of several of the buildings where it's just like water just coming in. You're like, that's not good. Then you see it pull back out. Make a strength saving throw, Shuffle. You are knocked off the building, and you are currently in the alleyway.
Little boy.
You take.
Boom. Well, Shuffle fell off the roof.
Oh,
Immediately hearing it.
4 points
you
of
also-
bludgeoning damage.
baby boy.
You also hear the Alex.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as a wave just shoves you off the roof and slams you into another wall, and you're just like
Okay.
salt water
I
in your
don't
mouth.
mean to be presumptuous or rude or anything, but what the hell is that?
That sounded like your bird friend falling off the roof. Trust me,
mean,
keep
what's
your eyes open. Watch.
I'm still invisible.
You're still invisible. Where are you going from this? Are you going to go back to trying to get back on the roof, or are you going to try to go inside?
When
I'm
something
just
happens,
here
it happens for a
now.
reason.
You're just what?
I'll try to. Is the water still coming?
Yes.
I'll try to like. Let's see what I got on me, girl.
Oh, that was said so creepily.
What the heck was that for?
Noise
Shuffle
of
has,
un-
Shuffle has an idea.
Okay.
Oh,
He's
no.
gonna try to get back on the roof.
Athletics check with disadvantage.
Yes. If I use a grappling hook, can I try to use
Straight
dexterity?
roll.
Straight roll. And is it still strength, or can I use acrobatic?
Still strength, yes. Because you're trying to pull yourself through the water. 10 is just what you need to get up. Granted, it takes a little bit. As you're like, ugh.
And since she made it sound like a fight's coming, I'm just pulling out some of my Olympian fire. I'm invisible, so it's invisible with me, but
Oh boy.
I have some fire in my hands, Guru.
Oh boy.
And I'm on the top of a building.
I'm just imagining this falling on top of you and setting you on fire. But we'll
Oh,
see.
what the?
We'll see.
Yeah.
So you're looking out onto this, and the gnome tells you to look out again. Who all is looking,
Okay.
by the way? Are you all doing it, or
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm looking,
Imnastra is?
definitely.
Molly's looking.
Of course, Molly's looking. Why would
Molly has been looking this whole time, just like shh, shh, shh.
Molly has my curiosity.
Let's see what happens here. You see again the gale continues, and then for a moment, the water stops, the wind stops. As you see two figures, one with legs that look like a tornado is just rapidly spinning around as they stand basically on top of the water, just hovering over it, kicking up the water and splashing it around, frothing it as they're just hovering over it. To the left, to the right, you see another person with legs like a water typhoon, just sucking the water up towards them, gathering it around them in this almost like this big bubble that's just going left and right, just as they glare down at each other. Everyone's like, you can hear the creaking of wood as the gnome lady kind of leans back. She's like, "Here it comes!" As you see the two of them just staring at each other, and then there's lightning that flashes for a moment. The water seems to just explode outwards for a brief instant as they charge towards each other and just slam into each other. This collision that creates just a friction lightning that shoots up into the sky.
Jesus Christ, what is this?
As you see them, you're essentially watching a DBZ fight almost, where they're just like punching at each other, slamming with water, trying to slam into the one as the air itself seems to coalesce and slam back into the water. Essentially, you're just basically watching as like tendrils of water are trying to slam down, and then just it explodes into gouts of water going left and right. Shuffle, make another strength saving throw, by the way, because after that explosion, that is throwing more water on you.
Okay.
Who are they?
Normally they're the Guardians, but yeah, you're fine. Normally they're the Guardians, but recently one of them or the other, I'm not sure exactly which. All I know is that something happened, and well, now they're fighting, and just around this time of day, one of them comes up, the other one comes down, and we got this.
What are their names?
Let me see here, real quick.
And I can finally hear again. That's nice.
Yay!
Hurry!
So how far away are they from this woman's shop?
They're in the water at the moment. Like, the water is throwing they're basically in the middle of this cove, and the water is like even throwing the boats back and forth. Like the ones that aren't firmly strapped down are being like dragged towards the middle of the ocean or thrown back onto the docks.
Oh, so they're not that close.
No, they're not close enough for you to throw anything at them.
Just making sure.
Don't know their actual names, but we had titles that we had given them a long time back. The one who's throwing out all the wind was called the Storm Warden. The one with all the water was known as the Sea Harrier.
Jesus Christ.
And apparently they're doing a very damn good job of reminding us as to why they're as powerful as they are, because she kind of takes a deep breath, leans back, just, this has been getting pretty severe. The fact that we haven't been just drowned out already is a surprise in of itself, but then again, most of the water seems to be contained by the storm dragging it all back into the ocean.
And
So, I mean,
no
that's
one
something.
knows why they're pissed off.
Nope. We've sent out for some adventurers to come and take a look at it, but even with, when we sent our people to the other side of the island, they just never came back.
Oh. Well. We see what our challenge is now, guys. Oh,
Oh, you're the adventurers. Oh, I was like a light bulb coming on. Oh, 1, 2, 3. She counts honey. 1, 2, 3. Points up to the roof. 4.
there's more of us, don't worry.
Oh, it's not that I'm worried. So I'm. No, actually, no. I apologize. I don't mean to lie to you. It's just I'm worried, and
It's a small group. You have no idea what we're capable of, so I
nope.
understand your worry.
I mean, to be fair, the bird pulled out 30 balls that just kind of fell all over. You hear as you're looking away from the place, you all of a sudden feel the whole place just rumble. Again, I'm going to need a strength saving throw from Shuffle as another wave slams into her shop.
Oh, I think Shuffle lagged out again.
Shuffle just fucking.
Shuffle just like, no, I don't like
saving,
this.
so I was...
Stop it
What
with the
happened
strength
in the
saving
back?
throws. I mean, to be fair, he decided to stay on the roof where all the water would splash into him.
This is his shower for the day, man.
I know. You're getting clean.
Basically,
Wait, what happened?
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Basically, there are two gods fighting on the sea, and Shuffle is getting thrown off the roof repeatedly because the water keeps slamming into his fucking face.
Alright.
Which I need
She
another one for
explained-
you.
She explained that the gods have been fighting for a while, and she has no idea what the fuck they're fighting, and every adventure they've set for to figure out and solve it have not come back.
Based off how far away they are, could he have put away the
Yes.
nuke strapped to his chest?
Yes, he would have been able to put away his Olympian fire. He's like, oh, I can't do this. Put it away, get himself resituated, and then get slammed by another wave, which I need that
I'm
strength saving throw.
surprised he hasn't tried to anchor himself.
What's the fun in that?
Exactly. He's the guy who decided. Oh, you're back on the ground.
He's still holding on. Well, technically, he's still holding on to the grapple hook.
Yep. Which you're like barely hanging on, but you still take 4 points of damage. Which point of order, just because I know you're still getting all your rogue stuff down. You do see this coming, so I will allow you to uncanny dodge if you wish.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yep. Taking 2 less points of damage, that kind of helps.
It doesn't say all damage. It says an attack. That's the reason I didn't think so.
Oh, if it specifies an attack, then no, you take the all 4 damage.
Yeah.
This
How
is
do you
this is
unlock-
nature. This is
I was
nature,
about to say,
man.
like, how do you uncanny dodge you slamming your head to the ground?
Guru, man,
Yep.
you don't understand how much rogue I've played, man.
I do not.
know
That's why
about
I'm glad.
uncanny dodge.
You've played as a
it's
Sneedle.
specifically-
You've played Sneedle. I remember.
No, not I've played. Dude,
Sneedle is the
on
one
my
that you've mentioned the
third
most.
Year of yeah, this is going on my second, third year of D&D, and boy, rogue is up there in my class. I've played.
I get you.
Jesus Christ.
When an
So, okay, so here's my question for you, ma'am. You
Yep.
keep sending adventurers to solve it.
Oh no, we've only got a few people who've come out so far. The first people we sent were our own people. We can handle ourselves. She just smacks her chest. She's like, we can handle ourselves, except for the
I
people
don't
who didn't
doubt
come
it.
back. Which apparently they were all assholes because we have to send out to adventures now.
Did any of the adventurers try to just outright talk to him?
You're the first adventurers we've seen.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Did any of your people even mention the idea of just speaking to them about their problems?
She like taps her chin. Ask them to talk about their feelings. Points her hand towards the area, which again you hear a crack of.
Hey, you cannot even give me that, because if you sent your own people after that, then that just proves that what's the harm in doing it? If they speak, hey, win-win. If they don't, you're fucking dead anyway.
I mean, to be fair, what do you think our people were going there to do? Why do you think we called adventurers? We don't call adventurers to go talk to them.
How the hell do I know what your people tried to do? I'm not your people.
You didn't ask.
You didn't tell.
You said adventures. Of course, adventurers haven't asked anything yet. They just got here. Pointing to you.
Out of character. Earlier she said we sent a few adventurers, so I was confused.
No, she sent a few of her people.
No.
Yes, she said they had sent a few of their people to go and to find out what was going on, and they never came back.
Christ.
We'll be able to look back and see if that's actually true or not. But for now, she sent her people.
She sent her people. Well, she didn't send her people. The people of
Or
this city had
people
sent
of-
people.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Guru,
Hmm.
can I get Queen to do basically? I'm going to completely I'm gonna try to hop inside,
Okay.
and then his eyes just go completely black as I'm gonna get Queen to do basically news broadcast and with
Okay.
an announcer I'm just gonna be like getting the bird's eye view on the fight.
Okay.
This is such a bad idea.
Okay. So you suddenly the door opens. You hear nothing but you hear thunk.
What is that noise? That was the most disgusting sound.
It's the sound. It's the sound of wet bird walking into the place.
That was the single most disgusting noise I've ever heard in my life.
It sounds like wet bird.
Yep.
Oh goodness.
I'm guessing you're sending Queen out to actually go take a look at this.
Yep, bird's eye view.
You're watching through it. The thunder is a lot louder, but basically it is like both watching there's so many fighting anime that I can describe this as JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, DBZ, Bleach, whatever. Just basically they're just punching the shit out of each other with elements slamming against each other, lightning crackling, multiple points where they like kind of back off to give themselves a moment to breathe. The other one will slide forward to try and catch up and slam into them again as it's again. And anytime they have that collision, there's that brief moment of just like a moment of silence before that crackling of lightning again crackles around their forms and then shoots into the sky. And it is whipping up a hell of a storm.
My money's
And
on the
Shuffle
guy on the
just,
left.
whistling on.
So just basically in this place you suddenly hear a jaunty tune as apparently Shuffle is having a good time with this. Speaking of which, I need a Queen to roll me a dexterity save.
Bird
Can't
down.
even.
Imnastra goes, I'm betting on the guy on the left.
I'll bet I'm right.
You're betting on the people that are trying to destroy art. Yes, you know what? You're adventurers. I'm used to this.
They're not trying to destroy. You're just caught in the aftermath.
You're watching this and you're like, oh man, I've got a really good view on it. All of a sudden you hear and suddenly you connect. It's basically like suddenly fuzzy vision and suddenly you're brought back in. And you realize that you hear a very imminent of thunder and you're like, aw.
Shuffle drops his invisibility, goes to the middle of the store and starts getting out his incense.
He's just like, I gotta bring her back.
I just imagine as he like walks to the center.
She just kind of watches and she's just like, you know what? I like him.
Shuffle
He's got
Shuffle goes dead in caps in not cap Ford's voice, and then bird.
bird.
Dead.
Dead.
Yes,
Bird.
dead bird indeed.
No.
I'm so
Here's how I imagine it's just dead.
Pretty much.
Oh, your bird. I'm so sorry.
You had a bird? Oh yeah, you came in with one. Oh.
It's a familiar door.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time,
Actually, crap!
Slowly start
yeah, I was
out
waiting
his
for you
spray
to remember
bottle.
that.
My baby!
As they're talking about his dead bird, he slowly just starts taking out his spray bottle a little bit and puts it by his side.
I don't know what that is, but for some reason you're acting like that's gonna change something.
It's filled with alchemy fire. Where are the ships?
They're towards the docks. She points, and it's more towards the left, which you've seen like the two forms have been pushing themselves back and forth violently.
Molly?
Yeah.
Do me a very quick favor.
What's up?
Please, God, tie me down so I don't run outside.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Hold on a second. Excuse me, ma'am. I'll be right back. He opens the door and runs outside.
He does what?
Molly ran outside.
Guru, I'll
Yeah.
pack up the
Asuna
incense
drops the
follow
rice
him.
and goes outside.
Yep, everybody's like,
Same.
well,
Alex,
Wait,
went
your
out
bags
with us.
are okay.
We'll come back.
Hold on a second. I need some good chase music here, real quick.
Please.
wait, is Vax on the ship?
Vax
oh
is
God,
on the
and
ship.
my gunpowder. No, my
Everyone is realizing suddenly. Wait a minute.
I ain't got shit to worry about.
You see all these people just run out, and you're just like, why are you going out in the storm?
Honey's just
Oh no,
watching
I don't
everyone,
fucking
like-
care.
Honey's just watching everyone like, huh?
He's
Okay.
he's staying aside, just probably just like flipping a coin or something.
What's the logistics on getting shot out of a cannon, Guru?
Bad.
Not that one. I'm trying to find a good one because I didn't have Chase ready for this. I wasn't expecting this. As soon as it was just like, actually, I need this one playing in the background.
Guru, what's the logistics on getting shot out of a cannon?
Danger.
If it doesn't singe and burn you to death, the fucking pain of landing will.
Ooh, actually, can I
Like, how
try to
fucking
sneak
dangerous.
while following them?
You're gonna have your.
chase music. I have.
Oh, hold on. I got this. Hold on. This
I
is
have
download.
it.
What? You
What
have
the
it?
fuck is this?
Which
I
one?
do. Look in the general chat.
Hold on. Let me see if I can. If I can pull it up, maybe we'll see. I don't know what this is.
gonna listen
Caleb
to this.
H. Yakety Sax.
Do it. Just do it. It works.
Hold on. Let me. Yakety Sax. Let me see if that's part of this.
It absolutely does.
I need to hear this.
Hold on. Don't click hers yet. Hold on. I think
I'm
yeah,
not.
hold on.
Perfect.
Oh my god!
The perfect
So
chase
is there a
music.
way
So.
I can like sneakily follow them so they don't know that I'm actually following
Right
them?
now, I don't think any of them are paying attention to you. So yes.
My baby.
Okay, cool. Don't even have to make a check. I'm just gonna sneak follow.
Everyone who is deciding to follow, though, we are running to the ship as Molly is taking the lead, and everyone else is like, we have one person going, "My baby," and then you just hear Shuffle behind you, parrot you just suddenly going, "My baby," and then Monster's just like, "Everyone's running, let's go!" And so you guys are running. Waves are still crashing, by the way, so I need everyone to make me a dexterity or strength saving throw this time.
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Here
Yes.
we go. That didn't do it. Okay, hold on. Ah, fuck.
Yep. Imnastra and Honey, you are slammed into by the water, and it's dragging you back out towards the sea. Which actually, I have Shuffle. Where's yours? I need to get
Oh
me
no!
yours.
Am I gonna drown?
1 second.
That's okay.
Good. Yep.
I'm okay with that.
So is Shuffle. Shuffle, you are also getting dragged or backwards by this. Molly and
Wait, we're going
Alex.
upstream?
Hmm?
We're going upstream?
You are running parallel to it, and it is like basically the water has gotten to the point that it is throwing water down on you, and when it's dragging back, one of the figures is wielding water by drawing it in towards himself. So you are getting dragged towards it. You guys are actually
What do I
dragging
do?
backwards
What do we
towards the water.
do?
Can I
You guys-
try to use my grappling hook and hit Mollywalk with it?
Roll to hit. Roll a dexterity check to hit.
Would that just drag Molly in as well?
Let's see how strong the boy is if it hits.
And to be
No.
fair, you throw it, and it's like, nope. And it falls into the water. You're like, ah. Don't worry. You guys get dragged in. I'd say about 20 feet. You guys get slammed into a wall.
Oh, damn.
You guys take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. As the
That's-
water
okay,
gets
hold on,
dragged out, you guys aren't drowning. You guys are just you've hit a wall, and you've fallen behind about 30 feet behind the other two as they're continuing to run.
Oh,
So you
goodness.
guys are able to pick yourselves back up and keep running.
All right,
you
I'm
guys-
not running until they are. I'm trying to still stay hidden.
Of course. So
Keep
Shuffle.
going. I want
and
to get to the
Master-
boat.
Yes, you guys are running. Right now, Shuffle, you are able to bonus action dash, so you catch up first, and you're just like, zoom, as you're not quite at the point where you'd pass Molly, but you've caught back up. And Nostra's just
baby.
running behind you, just basically doing a pumpy arm run, whatever she wants to do to try and keep
The
up.
Terminator run.
The Terminator run. Yeah, she's Terminator running with the whole pumpy arm.
Can I
Just
do something cool and like climb on buildings and start following them like that?
Parkour.
make an athletics check.
Parkour. Yes, bitch. I'm probably gonna fail, but let's try.
Would it be acrobatics?
No, it's
Oh!
athletics because she's jumping from them. But with an athletics
Oh.
of 15, you are just you are Naruto jumping this, just arms held backwards, keep your balance. Just
I am
you guys
Naruto
this
Uzumaki,
time this time you guys feel another slamming force. This time it's wind. I need everyone to roll me either a strength or constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Constitution. Oh, well, shit.
Oh my god, I can't roll anything today.
Hey, don't worry, this
Neither
isn't a
can
fight.
I.
This is just you guys chasing everyone down.
I know, but it's pissing me
Everybody
off.
fails that. Honey,
Whoa.
honey, I need you to make me an acrobatics check or a dexterity saving throw.
Got knocked off the roof.
Which one should I do?
Your choice.
Whatever's higher.
They're both the same.
Then roll
Well,
one
then
of them.
just pick one.
No worries, no worries.
It didn't. Oh, the suspense. It didn't go. There. Oh, fuck.
You fall off the building. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall. You basically get whipped off by the wind. Like you're basically mid-jump, and the wind slams into you, and you're just like, well, you.
Right. Well, guess I'm gonna
Well,
stop being
shit.
cool now.
Everyone else, you guys take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you are pushed up and slammed into a wall.
Ow.
You guys haven't lost any.
This music is perfect.
Yep. You guys have lost no speed, but you guys are still moving. As you're going, let me see here. Running order is currently Molly, Alex, Shuffle, Imnastra, and Honey. So Alex.
Can I try to climb
Yes.
back on the buildings?
Athletics check. Yes. While this is going on, Alex, I
Yes,
need you
please.
to make me a perception check with disadvantage.
Nope.
First-
Looks like I'm not getting back up there.
This one is way too wet. You slip back down. You're just like.
Oh wow.
With the 20, you see this coming. I need you to make a dexterity save with disadvantage. No, not with disadvantage. With advantage. You have advantage on this because you saw it coming.
Oh, with advantage.
With advantage. So this will be a 17 that does dodge as you see a piece of driftwood come flying out of the wind. Just you duck down. It just slams into the side of one of the buildings. You're just like, okay, I'm okay. I am okay. That almost hit me.
How wrenched into the side is it?
It slams into the side of it. You could pick it up.
I'm going to grab it just in case. I need a club.
Okay. So you pick it up. It's about the size of a quarterstaff. It's an improvised weapon, though, just so you're aware, so you're not proficient with it. You'd have to carve it down to actually make it into a quarterstaff.
It's literally just to hit something away from me, effectively.
I know, I get you. So everyone, you're picking back up. Molly's in the lead, just like whoop, he like looks behind you guys like, "Come on, everyone, we need to keep going." As
Shuffle isn't putting on the brakes whatsoever.
he
by
is
the way.
dashing. I know you were just going. You've already taken off past Molly. You are now in the lead here.
Naruto run. Arms behind his back.
Dude, I'm Scarface and someone's touching his cocaine. It's not okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You just see him just like no. As you see, you look up into the distance. Actually, since you're in the you're in the beginning now, I need you to make a perception
Question.
check.
I have a question.
Answer.
How much are we within 500 feet of the boat?
Not currently.
You
You're almost 1,000 feet away.
Okay.
So you're getting close though,
Door
which is why I'm saying
having
shuffle. Roll that perception check.
Dimension door having ass.
Dimension door having a-
Nope. You're too busy focusing on gotta go. You are just running as fast as you can. You're focused on your gun. If you're like, no, they touched my cocaine. I mean my gun. Don't do it. As you guys are just hauling ass, just trying to catch up. Just no. As all this is going down, you hear again, because you missed it, you all hear at the same time just this of this resounding, thunderous collision. You guys glance aside, you just see a wall of water coming towards you.
Damn broke.
Oh,
Damn broke.
You guys can either choose to, if you want to like hide behind something, you can make an acrobatics check to try and dodge behind it, athletics check to quickly leap forward behind a building, or you can make a Constitution saving throw to tough it out because it is coming for you.
Acrobatics.
Is it coming from like a side angle?
Yes, it is coming from the
Can
side.
Shuffle try to outrun it?
No, you would not be able to run it. It is coming from, basically, you are currently parallel with it. It is taking up the majority of the coastline.
I'm gonna use that luck point right now, bro.
No.
Okay,
I need it for later.
okay. So
What did you make too?
Constitution save from Minastro, fail. Acrobatics success. Where is Molly? Molly,
I'm
my
so
boy.
pissed off. Can I cast Dimension Door?
You could cast Dimension Door if you wanted to do that. You would still be within range for it to hit you.
Okay, never mind then.
God, that's a lot of water.
Yep, which Molly is also doing an acrobatics check. He barely
Fucking
succeeds. So 1 second here. This is a big old wall of water. Give me the correct
Only
dice for
rolled
this.
like good once today. I'm mad.
So that's
Oh
14
my
points
God,
of bludgeoning damage to Shuffle and to Imnastra. And Shuffle
Yep.
and Imnastra, Shuffle, you get hit in such a way that you feel your leg just click behind your other leg as you're trying to keep running. Basically you trip yourself,
Yeah. Okay.
and you are being dragged back towards the sea. You are probably a good 100 feet closer to the water just from the fact that you were like.
The ground is The ground is grass and like dirt, right?
Would I be able to
currently it is
grab
stone.
Shuffle if he
Oh,
goes
it's
by
stone.
me?
Fuck.
He is not by you. He's in the
Okay.
front. You are more towards the back. You only get dragged about 40 feet.
Okay, good.
So you don't hit any buildings this time. You guys are basically right in between buildings, and you get dragged towards
So I
the
have the
ocean.
same
Can you use
HP?
it? Can you try to use his trusty grappling hook?
I would say he can with disadvantage.
Okay, worth a shot. Just a pure
And
dex
was I
check, right?
damaged?
Hmm?
Was I damaged?
Yes, you took 14
Natural
points of
20
bludgeoning
and
damage.
19. Natural 20 and 19.
You
wow.
throw it out. I'd say that cuts off. We'll say it's only 60 rather than 100 feet. As you throw it out and manage to grab hold of a building, you're like, ugh!
Eef. Yeah. Oh.
So you guys pick yourselves back up. You guys just run back towards the main way because it's a lot easier that way. Unless you want to try and jump roofs, like.
Powder.
Powder!
Do you guys want to jump roofs, or do you want to catch back up with the group in the center area?
Jump roofs? I want to fucking jump roofs. The fuck?
Yep, that'd be an athletics check if you're trying to jump roofs again.
All right, here we go. Nope.
You're spitting up water. Just
You're
a wet cat right now.
I legit had an image of fucking Honey just like trying to leap on a building and just like splat on the side.
Essentially,
Right.
yes.
I just
he,
keep running.
he hates this water.
Yes.
Any chance I know what the white mollusk shell does? Or if it can be
Nope.
whatsoever helpful.
You're looking at the white mollusk shell.
Arcana's check.
You can roll if you want to try and look at the Arcana check for that. You can.
Cause let's see.
Natural
Ooh.
20.
Wow.
There's something weird about this mollusk shell. There's some kind of transmutation power to it as you look through the eye thing. Is that something you saw? You're pretty sure it's maybe. You've never. This is like nothing you've ever seen before. It has so much potential possibility. You're not sure if it's safe.
When has that ever stopped Shuffle?
Okay, what are you going to try and do with it?
Eat it. Eat it.
Okay, so you put it in your mouth.
It's gonna eat it!
Okay, you put it in your mouth as you're trying to bite down on it. As you inhale,
While he's running.
yeah, right now none of you can see it right now. As-
This is the same guy that sat within 10 feet radius of
Of
lightning
lightning.
strikes.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you inhale, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You can choose to fail this, by the way.
I fail either way.
Yep. So you take a deep inhale, and it's still in your hand. You can feel it, and it's like, as you feel like your feathers shifting colors. Actually, I'm going to pause the Benny Hill music for just a second here.
No.
Actually, no, I'm going to leave it. I'm gonna leave it.
Serious? Oh,
no,
it's serious.
no, pause it.
Pause it.
Yes.
If it's serious, I want it to be paused.
Yes.
This would be cool.
Hold on. This is serious, so this has to be paused for a moment. I know everyone listening. This is this is a thing where he is
But,
a sudden
this
serious
is great,
moment
but the
because serious moment
it's
needs serious
important.
thunder in the background. You take it into your mouth and you like as you're trying to bite down on it, you just like when you're like biting down on something, you just take a deep breath. You do that and it comes through your mouth and you feel something. It feels like something like is caught in your throat for a moment. You're like, ugh, ugh, and you spit out the shell into your hand. The glow is no longer glowing, and all of the feathers that were pitch black as midnight on your hands are fading to a more gray tone, and it's becoming more pressed against your arms.
Okay.
You look at your hand and kind of turn your hands over, and you air's a little bit, It's still easy to breathe it, but there's like something off about it. You can't tell what's going on.
Oh my god, there's no way.
Can I stick my head in the water?
There's no water for you to do that right now, but there's a wave coming.
Alright.
Do you accept being hit by the wave, or are you going to try and dodge
Sure.
it?
Accept it.
Okay, you accept it. Everyone else, roll me a dexterity or constitution saving throw. If you're trying to tough it out, or if you're trying to dodge it.
Well,
Yep, Honey is being hit by the water,
Well-
as is you. As is Molly. As everyone's getting hit by this. So
I'll be right back. Groceries. Sorry.
okay. Which means I'll wait on him. Everyone else takes 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
ugh.
Oh, I only have
to,
like
half
17
of my health.
Yeah, this is more than half of my. I am dying.
You're dying.
We're all dying.
You're all dying from water. Don't worry. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping in track in my mind where you guys are in terms of the boat. You'll be able to dimension door soon. But we'll
Like
wait for
18
Shuffle to
points
come
of
back.
damage.
Actually,
Yep.
question.
Mhm.
How loudly can I whistle at the moment? Or rather, how high pitched, since the noise does not matter too much to her ears.
You can whistle as loud as you need.
I'm going to whistle for Minnie and see if I can even see her fucking.
Okay.
Because so I would assume, and I'm going to ask you this, considering that I've had this bat for 10 years.
Mhm.
I would assume there is a whistle that I've set up that is more like a Marco Polo system, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So can I try to do that whistle and see if she
Yeah.
responds?
Yeah. You can try.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
All right.
And I'm going to assume I roll perception for her hearing.
Yes. To see if you roll perception for your hearing, to see if you
Okay.
hear her whistling back. Okay. You're listening in. You hear the sound of the cracklings of thunder, of the impacts of the waves. Don't hear anything.
No, so okay.
Waiting for Shuffle to get back.
The suspense is killing me.
I know. Oh, but we'll keep you guys running forward for a little bit more. You guys, because he said he's in the water right now. You guys keep running forward. Eventually, in Nostra, you can see the ship, and you're trying to guess the area to it. You can hear the crackling and lightning behind you. You're hoping that it's within 500 feet. You can either do it now or you can do it later.
I'll do it later. Can I? I don't know if it is. I don't want to risk it.
Okay. So you keep running. You're doing the whole, Terminator
I'm going to
run.
whistle like every. I'm going to whistle like every minute.
Okay. So you keep whistling, trying to get her attention. Within the first minute, you're a lot closer. By this point in Nostra, you can whistle, not whistle. You can dimension door, and you'll be right in the ship.
I'm dimension dooring then.
As soon as you realize it, you're like,
Bye!
ha! Just step through, and you're like, the ship. Actually, make me a dexterity saving throw. This one's not for damage. Yes, you. This is to see if you fall on your ass.
That's fine. I'll fall on my ass.
Okay, so you fall on your
like a
ass
damage?
as the boat rocks to the side, and you're like, whoop! You're like, oh, okay. You just kind of lay on the ground. You hear, you can hear people on the deck just go, "What the fuck?" You also hear in the distance, "Everyone, get down! Come on, we gotta move that."
Can I try to find Ford?
You
Or
can try
like
and find
somebody
Ford.
else who's on the ship who can to tell them about what's happening? Like,
Yep. You head through it. On the top deck, you see Jester, who has wrapped herself up in like 7 different ropes to the mast as she's just being tossed from side to side with her arms in the air.
Oh my god, she turned it into a fucking ride.
I'm not even gonna ask what you're doing, but everybody else is coming.
Ford
back
is
to the ship.
Ford is moving around, giving orders, just like tie everything down, make sure we don't lose anything. He's doing everything on his end. He doesn't seem bothered too much by the water, but at the same time, he seems frustrated by the suddenness of the storm. Molly hops on deck. Captain, is everything all right? Yep. His voice sounds hoarse because he's been yelling a lot of orders. He's just like, all right, good. And he motions over, and you are the only person to see it. As you see Minnie just in a corner with a big old tarp on her head, just rocking back from side to side, just going, "I feel seasick." Is this what seasick feels like?
Oh,
I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, that's seasickness. Your mom is on the way back, so if you want to fly out and look for
Or
her,
your snap up.
maybe.
Mommy?
She's coming back, but I don't know how far back they are.
Her
You might
ears-
want to go look for her.
Her ears snap forward.
Should I roll wisdom as to whether or not she?
Nope. She heard mommy.
Oh.
I'm rolling for it. You hear her, Inasha, you suddenly hear her like making this like squealy whistling noise as she moves over and just jumps, like basically this little shuffle and just throws herself over the ship and forwards like, hot damn it! Where is she going? Oh, just.
She's going to find your wife.
Yes, actually I realized Molly is currently not there, and he like looks at her for a moment. She's not my. Oh my. Everyone's going to
Wait,
start
was that
spread
Ford
word.
talking?
That's
Was
Ford.
that- no,
yes.
was that-
Ford is talking.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
No, I said Molly would not be there. He is currently back with. You did not dimension door with him. That's what I realized.
I mean, I don't think I can dimension door with another person.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Best be willing.
I mean, I think I was too far.
You were too far.
behind.
That was the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Molly's fucking dash.
Booking it.
Probably. Yeah.
Yep. You finally hear the sound of a whistle back as you see a form from one of the ships in the distance just flying towards you at as quick of speed as she can. It's just flapping her wings, just whoosh, 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 double dashing, just flying, hauling ass to get to you.
Okay, so immediately Alex is both happy that she's okay, and then it's going to set in, wait, she's flying.
That moment of, wait, I did a bad.
I didn't do a bad. Again, that was a Marco Polo thing.
Yes, and
That
she,
did not come to her.
yeah, and she did not think of that. She was like, mommy flying, whoosh. So she is taking off to find you. Wonder when Butters is gonna get back. His part was with the fun part.
I think he said trash, like he was taking out the trash. So it depends on if he just has to take the bags out to the street.
Can we bring the chasing music back for now?
Yes, because
Why?
right now we don't have a Butters here, so we can bring the chasing music back.
Jesus Christ.
Cool, we're still running.
How
Yep,
do
you're
I?
still running.
I'm trying to figure out how I would tell her to head back to the ship.
You can
But by
whistle.
that time, she's.
Roll
yeah.
a Constitution check. See if you can whistle it again to let her know.
No.
Nope. You're blowing on it, but it seems that she's not able to quite catch the loudness of it, and she's still flying towards you.
Oh boy. Alex is gonna stop once she's under Minnie, and have her land.
Yep. Also, honey, you just suddenly see the giant bat from before landing right next to the dwarven woman.
Okay.
Yep. So you just see her just as Molly skids to a halt. Hop, good idea, ride. He runs back and is like, all right, yes, yes, taxi.
And we're just gonna fucking ride it?
Yeah, apparently he's like, yeah, I am all about this. Alex, may I please bother you for a ride? Hey, please.
Go for it.
Thank you.
I'm
Minnie,
not
please. He like points to Minnie. Minnie's like, yeah, okay, come on, get on. Honey, if you're wanting to hop a ride, you better run over and ask. Otherwise, you're running.
Nope. I'm running. I'm fucking running. Wait,
Hmm?
if that's the case, can I use expeditious retreat to move faster?
You can, yes.
Yes, bitch. Here we go.
All right. So also, just so you're aware, you do also have your Tabaxi ability.
I do.
Yes, which
I
allows
thought
you
that was
to.
only for.
Hmm?
I thought that was only for fights, though.
No, that is not just
No.
for fights. It is literally an
Oh!
ability that says you can. Let me read that real quick. So this is going to be extra hilarious.
Yeah, the only reason why I ask is one of the lines is when you move on your turn in combat, you can double
see.
your speed.
I mean, technically, this is your
Feline
turn. This is
reflexes
not-
allow you to move with the burst of speed. When you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of your turn. Once you use a trait, you can't use it again until you move 0 feet on one of your turns. I'm going to go ahead and say that, turn in this case would be everyone's running on the same turn trying to get away from the storm. I'll allow you to do it so long as, you know, if you wanted to use it again, you'd have to go basically 0 feet of movement, which you'd be by there.
Basically stand still.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I can do. Alright,
Yep.
I'll do that then. When I fucking run.
So it's pretty
so-
much, it seems pretty much like a burst of speed, and then you tire back out.
Essentially, so she casts Expeditious Retreat on herself. You run the normal distance, and so you kind of wait until it's your quote-unquote next turn. So you're still a ways behind them. As they're getting onto the mini, you decide, okay, I can dash, bonus action dash, and then I can run. Double my movement speed. 60, 120, 180. As you just suddenly see this blur of the cat person just fly by you guys. And she's just like, and you guys like, what? And Minnie's like, wave! Throws herself up in the air to dodge. And you guys like, whoa! You actually managed to avoid a wave by moving that fast. Just like, it's not that you outrun it, it's that you managed to get behind a building in time to just kind of watch as it slams on the other side. You're like, okay, and moving. As you're just basically with Expeditious Retreats, you're a little bit you're 60, 120. Technically speaking, you're a little bit slower than the bat, but at the same time, you're still moving very quickly for your speed. You're just like Minnie's just kind of floating behind you just a little bit, just like, is she okay? Is he okay? Do we have to save him? I think he's doing a good job by himself. Man, he's a fast cat.
Bad, isn't it?
You just
When
watch
did
him.
he get here?
You just see him just as he's running behind, right? Basically glancing up to make sure he's following Minnie, and Minnie's like drifts over towards, and you just follow him, just doing that whole. Just
She's gonna pretty much. As when she can tell there's a wave, she's gonna like pilot Minnie down. Do you need a ride?
Huh?
She's asking if you need a ride.
I'm good.
You're just like, I'm good. Which I will
As
say,
I'm running super fast.
yeah. Like I imagine like they landed, like you took a moment to go 0 feet, and you're like, I'm good, and then you just 180 feet again, just and you're basically almost at the ship by that
Oh
point.
no, I just have her coasting pretty much.
Oh, okay. I was just about to say, because otherwise you're still almost at the ship. So you guys, as you guys get up towards the ship, and Minnie lands on it.
As soon as Minnie lands, who let her leave the ship?
None of us. Ford says quickly. Now, if you don't mind, can you grab this with me? He's currently has his arm wrapped up in a rope, and Molly jumps over to help pull it as he's trying to keep one of the barrels from flying off the ship.
You want me to just take that down below?
It's meant to stay on top of the ship, preferably.
I'm gonna help him.
Okay. So we're all at the ship now?
You're all at the ship now, except for Shuffle, who is currently AFK. Shuffle, come back!
Of course, yes, of course. Shuffle. We need answers. Okay. In that case,
Also, what was it that you were
can I
thinking
try to
was?
climb on and move through the ship without anyone noticing?
Oh, the
Roll a
fuck
stealth
you-
check. And I'm actually gonna turn
Stealth
off
check?
the. We're no longer chase musicking.
Oh well, shit! Everyone sees me.
You get on the ship and you're just like, okay. You jump on the ship, you're like, "Doo-doo," and you get hit by a wave as you just like right into the middle of the ship on your back. You're like, spit out some
Shit.
water.
This is why I asked if you wanted a ride.
Trust me, I'm all right.
Are you okay?
You
Are
look
you
like a
okay,
drum.
sir? Are you okay?
look
He's like patting your stomach. Are you okay? Are you okay?
is this the bat? Oh my
Yes.
god! That's so cute. Yes,
Minnie?
I'm all right, and he's gonna pat the bat on its head.
Okay. She nuzzles into your hand.
Minnie, why don't you take our friend downstairs and make sure that he stays safe and dries? You look like a drowned rat. Holy
She
shit.
shakes herself off and is like, okay. She immediately gets drenched again in the rain. She's like, come on.
I'm gonna shake myself off again.
Yeah,
That does not do as much as
you
you think
immediately
it
get
does.
drenched
I
again by
know.
the rain.
I'm gonna keep doing it, just repeatedly until I'm
Go.
under something.
Oh,
Go
God.
watch our friend and make sure that he gets dry downstairs.
Okay, come on inside. I'll get to tell you all the cool stuff that goes on.
All right. He'll follow
Alex
her
is gonna stay up and
downstairs.
help or stay upstairs and help Molly and Ford.
Okay, yep, you guys are
Upstairs,
helping.
on deck, whatever.
Nostra helps too, but she is like 18 HP, so I don't know how well she's gonna do.
If
Yep,
Nostra, if you want to go down, you can.
As you're walking over, you look beat to hell, and you just see Jessica like, hey, come over here. I can help you. Come here. Come here.
Right, I go
clapping
over
her
there.
hand.
Yep. When you get close enough to her, she places her hands on your shoulders, and she's going to cast Cure Wounds.
Hey, thanks.
Up, scheisse. Don't say a word about it rolling off.
Hello?
You're back.
Hello.
What year is it? What year is it?
In Nostra, you get back 20 HP.
Thank you.
She rolled really
Yes,
well.
now we need to know what the fuck happened to Shuffle.
What
The
year is
suspense
it?
is killing me.
My grandmother had to get ready for winter hibernation.
Okay.
Winter hibernation, Jesus Christ. Oh,
Yep. So you are. Everyone else has gotten back to the ship. Meanwhile, Shuffle, you decided to allow the waves to take you.
Shuffle is a fucking mermaid right now.
Currently, he is not. Shuffle, you are underwater, and as you are just kind of floating there for a moment, you're like, do you take a breath? Do you try and breathe in the water?
Sure. Let's see if I drown.
You take a deep breath, and it is a sluggish feeling air, but
Alex,
you breathe.
laugh underwater.
Oh, Alex laughed. It's basically bubbles that just kind of reverberate in your ears, like.
Alex laugh.
Yep. You kind
That
of
one.
turn. You kind of right yourself a little bit. Your legs still feel like legs. You look down at your hands. Your talons are far more prominent, as it's like this almost a shark skin look to the back of your hands.
Can I
And
try
one
to
of them, like you
swim
feel
up?
a intangibility with it. Like for a moment, like when you clench your hand together, there feels like there's something that more you could do with this, but you have no idea what it is, and it feels like your arm's in pain as you do so.
I'd like to try to use it to swim upstream.
Okay, so you're swimming towards the boat.
Yeah.
You currently have a swim speed equal to your movement speed, so you just quickly, basically, can just.
I'm Michael Phelpsing it.
Yep. You could dolphin it if you wanted, but yeah, you're basically just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
90
whoosh.
feet in a turn, bro.
Yeah, you are moving fast.
Is he on the surface or is he underwater?
He's underwater. At the moment.
Dolphin. It's
He's-
dolphin style.
Yep. So you just see
Shuffle bursts from the water.
Yes, he can do that.
he can mimic that sound, which you hear. I mean, make a perception check actually.
Oh, hold up. Fucking. Ah!
Yeah,
Perception for fucking stealth was 21. Perception for hearing the shuffle? Ah!
you hear the storm. Actually, let me roll something for three other people here real quick. Not that. Thank you.
Rage!
Ford hears nothing. He is too busy focusing on getting everything back together. Molly is looking over. He pauses. He's trying to get Ford's attention. Ford's just like, not now, Molly. We need to get this. And he's like, no, seriously. Ford,
What?
Ford. And Jester's like, hey, can someone cut me loose for a second? Or could you untie me? Just As I'm guessing you jump onto the boat, or do you try and climb onto the boat? Shuffle.
Can you try to dolphin jump
Dolphin.
up it?
Make an athletics check with advantage.
Please. Please.
What an awesome superhero entrance if it was.
That's why I'm saying you can roll it.
I'm
Or-
going
or
to cry.
acrobatics.
I need this. I need this.
I need this in life. This is all I could have asked for in life.
Right? This is all I want.
Oh no, Guru.
Mhm.
It's taking a bit.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the suspense.
It's because my computer kind of went black a little bit, I think.
Oh, that's not fun. Creepy pasta shit.
Tee hee hee. I'm switching to my phone quickly. Computer taking too long.
Computer,
Usar
take
la
the wheel.
Usar la computadora. Usar la computadora.
Are you trying to exercise your computer?
Usar computadora means use the computer.
I can't!
Use the computer, Butters.
Usa computer dora usa like
Spanish 1, baby.
With
15.
Yeah, there it is.
With a 15, you guys didn't really, I mean, you being Alex, did not see it. Ford is just completely just caught off guard as you just hear boosh as you see a form drop onto the deck.
What the actual? Alex has pulled out her fucking bow and is aiming at him.
You see, I mean, the face has dark, beady eyes. This off white yellow beak, face that looks kind of like shark skin, but with little tendrils coming out the back of the head. The hands have these prominent, like really claw-like hands, and the little teeth inside of the beak are razor sharp like a shark's.
He's also
Chuck?
carrying a briefcase
Oh.
It is carrying a briefcase
and a umbrella.
and the umbrella. Yes. So
He's gonna
there,
open
there
that
are,
umbrella.
there are a few points where it looks like it is shuffled, but at the same time,
Oh
this
my
does not look like shuffled.
It's again,
Also, his
Alex
thick-
is just.
His thick winter jacket that weighed him down so much.
Yep. Which,
Alex is legit just like lowering her bow, just looking at him like shuffle.
He looks great.
Talking bird.
Oh
when you-
my god!
when you make that noise, like the voice, like it should be coming out as Jack's, it is this deep, reverberating, almost echoey sound. Your voice box has changed slightly, so it sounds a lot more
Fucking
haunting
scary.
when you talk.
That's so fucking scary.
Shuffle, what happened to you?
He just goes, and shrugs.
What do you mean? No. Okay, we can discuss
Shuffle.
this later.
You see Ford walk over.
Hmm?
I think we need to talk. As he looks you over for a second, he looks like he's kind of grimacing for a second. He's just like, "Come on." Moves back towards his quarters. He's like, he also points
Is
to you
there
guys.
still a
Come on.
fight going on?
No, no fight. No, I mean the fight. Yes, the fight of those people. Yes, but he's motioning. He's like, you, and he points to everyone else. Also, including, he's like, hey, Molly, go grab the cat person. If they saw anything, I need to know. Come on. Walks back.
Honey?
in.
Shuffle,
Sure.
Shuffle just stopped.
What?
No, not. Oh my goodness, not you. That's the Tabaxi's name.
Then bring them up too. Everyone, meet me in my quarters. As he walks back into his quarters to speak with you regarding this matter. That is where we will end the session this evening.
Shuffle does not follow.
Oh, so much
By the way.
suspense.
Shuffle does not what?
Shuffle's boosting it towards his room, man.
We will get to that
Yeah.
because you're going to be in a lot of pain then. Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boosting.
Yeah. He's got to make sure his black powder's okay.
Oh, booking. Boosting.
So yeah, pain and agony, all that fun stuff.
Wow. That was fun.
I
okay.
I am amused.
I think you.
Mhm.
Did he just become a Triton Kim Rex?
You have no
You
idea
know,
what he's become.
I'm thinking more. The tendrils kind of gave it away. I think I just became the things we've been trying to kill over the past few months.
Oh. Ah.
Oh dear.
You have no idea.
Amazing.
I do.
Oh dear. I know you did it. So, Shuffle, have we learned that? You know what? Never mind. I need to stop that sentence at "have we learned."
Mhm.
Shuffles never learns.
Shuffle's learned nothing.
But he's a
Oh,
valid boy. He's my
Honestly,
favorite.
it's only been positive for him so far. It
You've
helped him get
ingested
here.
a magical item, and it hurt.
Hey, I got here at an extreme speed. Thank you.
You still have the mollusk shell, by the way, so don't throw that off.
Oh,
cool.
he has it. Okay, so he didn't eat it. I thought he
No.
just crushed it.
No, he tried to eat it. It did not break at all. But when he was like trying to like chomp down on it, he inhaled and something happened.
What the hell?
So
Where's
he
my
still has
phone?
the shell. The shell is no longer glowing, which is something I mentioned, but it is still in one piece.
One Piece.
Do, 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 do.
All right.
Do-
So in the meantime, I'm going to be stopping the recording for this session. Thank you everyone so much. We record Thursdays and Wednesdays as well, starting
Huh?
the session around 4:30, but we like to, have some fun beforehand for usually about half an hour, starting at usually around 4. So if you guys are interested, by all means. And actually, starting today, every other week, there's another game I'm running with a few friends, which if you guys were here for the earlier session, I might also be running a far goofier one for every other Thursday. Not starting next week, depending on if I have enough people for it and if they're all willing to play bards. But we'll see how that goes. It would, of course, cut off with Critical Role, but at the same time, they post their videos after the fact, and I watch them then. So, if you want to watch Critical Role, by all means, I will be posting the videos after the fact regardless. So if you don't and you just want to watch Critical Role, by all means, but feel free to check me out. I will actually put my YouTube channel in the chat this time so people actually know where to find me. So that way...
Plug my SoundCloud.
No, what? Pardon? You have a SoundCloud?
You have a SoundCloud?
Confused
The world will
noises.
never know.
The world will never know. I died at that exact moment in Overwatch. Damn you,
Can I plug
fucking
my
butters.
commissions? Buy my shit.
Jesus Christ.
And also,
Shameless
anyone,
advertising.
Yep. And if anyone is actually looking to get a commission done for art, our good friend Emmy, who has joined us as our Tabaxi Honey, is an artist, and she does have commissions that she occasionally takes for art.
Thank you for plugging me in this.
Of course. We do have various art things to do, which next time, please remind me, I will plug you at the beginning of it. So that if you wish to get a hold of her, asking her for commissions, this is her Twitter. Everyone who's sticking around for the stream, we'll be starting that up. I'm going to be staying here. Otherwise, everyone else who is watching this in the future, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the incredible confusion that is currently going on in the Red Reef Cove.
Links in the description. Can we get 10 trillion likes?
No.
Yes, good. In the meantime, though, thank you so much, and we will see you all next week. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.